Hello, how's everyone doing? How you guys been? Man, shit, I'm not awake yet. Okay, I'm gonna need some time to wake up. U53, Jinx, Labris, V, Master. Hello guys, how you guys been? Welcome to the stream. Woo! Man, this week has been kicking my ass. But nothing can stop me from playing Limbus, that's for sure. Anyway, how have you guys been? I hope you're all doing fantastic. So, let me take a moment to focus here. That's right. Wait, we need sound. But of course we need sound. There we go. Yippee. Nice. What do we have? New ID and new target extraction. That's all good. What is up with this regular? Oh, that is the event? I was like, wait a minute, why does everyone wear a hoodie like they're like in fucking Hogwarts or some shit? Oh man. That's the event, aka intervallo after count of 7. I see. So spoilers, obviously. And how long is it? Until 16th of... Man, until 16th of April. Technically speaking, I cannot complain. It's almost a month. I cannot lie. I have plenty of time to finish Canto 7 and then go for this. I see. Don Angris is small on DGE. Yeah, indeed. Actually, from a side profile, she's fucking small. Wow. Sinclair is microscopic. We're not talking about Sinclair. We just don't talk about that, man. We don't want to hurt his feelings, you know? Mersault is truly built differently. Man, goddamn. Mersault is a fucking tower. Wait a minute, I can see an error here. Wait a minute. I remember that Utis was actually close to 180, and yet here she is 175? Yes, it's actually 175. What the fuck? Rhodia is above 180. Wait a minute. Wait. No, not the notes. Wait a minute. The identity archive. Yeah, she's 180. No, actually, no, it's the hat that fools you. So she's 175. So I am taller than Utis. Thank God. Okay, oof, okay. No, we're in the clear. Okay, oof, God. Okay, thank goodness. Take a look at the reward exchange. Actually, I didn't do that now, did I? Yo! Cards. CE research team. What the hell is this? Ego Lantern. Ooh, interesting. Boxes. Mighty nice. I see. And 20 pools. 20 pools? 20 pools! Goddamn! Wow. Damn, this event is stacked. Well, I found what I'm supposed to do for the following weeks. Collider said 67 on Google. They play an effect now when you do it. Man, I do not believe that. That is like 1000% troll. There is no way that is real. I must share the knowledge. Man, I don't believe you. There is no way. Mod, send him to La Mancha. I agree. Do it. Very nice amount of stuff. Also, I think you get tokens from doing MCQ and MD. Good. Good. And wait a minute, what do I have here? Oh yeah, I got the Lobcorp Faust. Currently moving to control team department. I didn't even have time to actually check her up. I just got her. And I was like, ah, okay, now I have her, I guess. You know, I had just enough shards. And I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah. Now or never. What is this? Facades. Acquire and update this identity to tier 4, then select weave projection to obtain. What? Is that the... Wait a minute, is this the outfits thing? Holy shit, he's right. Jinx, no! No! Please tell me you're trolling me, no! 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 There is no way. I think the event gives like almost 800 thread on the reward exchange. Ooh, I see. Good. This is the skin system. Excellent. I wish. Oh no. No. Why? Just when I thought it can't get worse, it gets worse? No fucking way. Oh, fuck my life with it. Anyway. We have better things to do.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍 자동으로
Anyway,
좋습니다.
hello Otis. Now that is something worthwhile right here. Hi Otis, how have you been? Chuck Norris is in the hospital. What are you talking about? There is no way Chuck Norris is in the hospital. Like, the hospital is in the hospital because of Jack Norris. What are we talking about here? The skin system, you can overlay IDs into another ID. That's nice. That's real nice. The skin system, look it up. Oh my god. Don't tell me we're growing old. Fuck. You're right. Technology hospitalized after a medical emergency. Some medical emergency occurred in the last 24 hours on the island.
전투 능력도 변변찮으신데 혼자 다니는 건
that landed
위험합니다.
Chuck Norris in the hospital. Fuck. 1 hour ago. God damn. Well, he is 86 years old. That's the truth of it. Time will take its toll eventually. That is sad news to hear. How are you, everyone? Who else been cleaning out the event like me? Well, we're doing well. We're doing well, V. Excluding the tiredness. Today I had to go half an hour earlier to work. Thank goodness tomorrow I don't, so that means that I can actually stream properly tonight. That being said, though, that doesn't necessarily mean that I am actually fully, rejuvenated. I am tired. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna get any better the following week. The one good thing about it, though, and you hear me out because this is actually important for the channel as well, the season, the touristic season, has officially started now, and we have a lot of groups that come in and go out every day, meaning that we do have a lot of, in my case, because of the luggage service, I do have a lot of bonuses. Fuck yeah. So, hey, I can already see a difference in my paycheck, so that's good. On another news, because of that, the Divine Confrontation project, well, we are one step closer to it, considering the fact that yesterday, along with my vocal teacher, we finished the first track, basically. So, yeah. With the first track done, we are actually one step closer to well, getting this project becoming a reality. And also, but of course I'm not gonna reveal who, I did end up coming, you know, I ended up getting in touch with a very talented VA. So, that's nice. That's nice. I like it when I actually, you know, out of nowhere, I actually seem like I do something that's, you know, worthwhile. I'm actually excited, but the thing is, we're still technically speaking, we're not even halfway there now that I think about it. Like, the script is underway, that's on me. It's not fully complete, I do not really want to rush it. And, you know, as I said, you know, this couple of weeks, it hasn't been a very favorable situation when it comes to, well, writing. But hey, that is underway. Even though it's in slow paced. We're done with one track, and technically speaking, we only have to actually start. Technically speaking, is like a track that actually provides the themes of multiple tracks. So it's more than one track per se. So it's more like it's a track of multiple samples in a sense, I guess. That's what you could call it. So that is actually a little bit more further away than it actually seems when it comes to music. On the department of actually having you know, actual artwork done, that has fallen a little bit behind due to, you know, due to economic reasons, but as well as actually, you know, trying to keep things, you know, in a steady pace.
혼자 다니는 건 위험합니다.
But it is necessary. It is necessary because I do want to make it as good as possible. One another great thing is that we're gonna have a little bit of a, you know, a hardware upgrade the following days. And that's just about it. We had we did had a couple of updates, so I had to let you all guys know. Mod sent his balls to Brazen Bull in Mirror Dungeon Hardcore Extreme Pro 15. I see. You arrived too late, he already says it on stream. Well, technically speaking, they did actually had done something, so it wasn't actually like... It wasn't completely on you, Master. They are guilty as well for actually enabling this shit. Anyway. Mods make him do instinct work on Spider-Bud. Your Collider, thoughts on distorted Virgilius art? It's awesome. It's awesome. It's wicked. It's rad. I didn't have much time to actually put my thoughts on it, but now that we're here, it is, as a matter of fact, a really good art on, you know, of distorted Virgilius. Actually worrying, first and foremost, because that's what, you know, having distorted, you know, distorted characters is all about. As you can see, Your Honor, I'm not guilty. You are not... You are definitely holding some, you know, some responsibility here. Where is it? There it is. Man, look at this art. God damn. Really good. And yeah, indeed, the eye is still connected with one tendril over here. really good. Man, wait a minute. I wanted to actually make that question before. Thank goodness that you reminded me now. What happens when a fucking color gets distorted? Because I'm pretty sure that would not be good at all. You know, like that is actually, you know, star of the city shit right there. You know. Hello, Jersey. Welcome to stream. Him holding his own eyeball. Yeah, reminds me of Spiral of Contempt. Yep. True. Basically, we're cooked. I guess that makes sense. Wait a minute, I haven't done the dailies. Might as well do them before I forget. Since we're already, you know, chatting up a bit right before we actually get to the story. Once we're done with the dailies, we move on to the story. I feel like you would have to be restrained and have some self-emotional control on yourself. Kinda like how Virgilius doesn't give a shit. Do you mean that in general, or like... Because on that regard, I agree. But you see, technically speaking, I shouldn't actually, you know, I shouldn't, you know, lean into excuses, I guess. But I have to say that, hey, it does hold true that once you know, every person has its own limits when it comes to patience, okay? And my patience was already kind of thin to begin with. In all honesty, despite the fact that it has actually, you know, this whole situation has affected me, I'm still the only one who's actually hanging on in that place. You know, just saying. Depending on if their strength is physical or based on skill, distortions can either weaken someone or boost them up a lot. So it would probably weaken... hopefully it would have weakened Virgilius instead of powering him up even more. For example, Bamboo hated him, was skilled on swordsmanship, so his distortion didn't strengthen him much. Yeah, I can see that. I can see what you say. Hello, Mango Lord, welcome to the stream. My dream is ending. My dream has ended. I'd say it depends on why and how they are distorted. I see. So it's always, you know, under certain criteria. But yeah, as I was as I was mentioning before, I'm the one who actually called out, who's still holding out despite the difficulties, you know? That is why I'm the one who's actually taking so much, you know, workload. Half of my colleagues quitted, and the other half, well, they're not feeling it anymore. Same here, actually. I'm not feeling it either, but hey, I do need the money. So, it's a good thing that the, you know, it's a good thing that the season has started. More money for me, I guess. Pretty much actually. The more work you get, the more you're gonna get paid for it. Regardless of, obviously, regardless of, man, that's the music.
Keep going.
more you're gonna get paid regardless of your exhaustion. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that you're gonna have to power through if you really want to get rewarded for it. People can distort while fully keeping their sanity. Is that when you actually do it on your is that when you actually do it on your own where you basically overclock the ego? Like, can they do that on command, or perhaps not? Headley, for example. I see. Doing it on your own terms. I mean, you can overclock it in the game. So I was wondering if you can actually, you know, if you do have high sanity, you can actually keep control of yourself while distorted. Sure, he still sucked ass, but he was a lot more stronger than as a human. Yeah, true. Some distortions remain with full self-awareness or traces of it, but it's rare. I see. And yeah, you can control it for a time, but the sanity degradation is inevitable. It's like spamming. I see. Spamming ego moves on every turn, even if they are low cost. I see. So basically they have to actually turn back quick enough, or... Wow. God damn, Quixote. Shit. Wow. Okay, these 4 red coins I don't think I have seen before. Damn.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
Wow. Okay then.
그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Well, time to find out what you're all about. There. Oh, in case you don't believe me, I did use all my boxes right before I got these 3, you know, right now. And look, only 6 shards of Faust actually is what I was left. I used all the boxes praying that it's actually gonna be enough, and it was just enough, baby. Anyway, the dream ending, in which the tale of our young master is revealed. Complicated, but yes, we managed to beat enough sense into Kim for him to start talking again. Same with the chef from Chicken Intervallo. Oh, I see. I believe it's mostly because Dante can resonate with the distortions that we managed to return them back to normal. Good. My dreams are ending. Yeah, I know. That's right, I forgot. And I was like, wait a minute, what were we talking about about dreams? That's right, I forgot about the title I had used on this stream. So yeah, whose dream is ending? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question, but you get it. Finally, I waited for days and even took morning shifts to not miss it. You have Utis, now time to meet my beloved. Fair Wait a minute, is that your beloved? Wait a minute. You find out I'm in a MIMD run. I see. Minecraft speedrunner versus the entirety of La Mancha. Nah, I see. So how many new characters will I meet? Then again, it's a new Kanto. Obviously, I'm gonna meet a couple of new ones. Do you really have to clown around with that thing while on a mission?
와, 여러분 보여? 이쪽은 이번 임무에서 내 보조를
Excuse
맡은
me.
스파이 협회의 폴라.
보조가 아닌
착장을 보면 알겠지만 나랑 똑같이 서부에서 온 해결사들이야.
A fixer from the west, just like myself. She sure as hell looks like a knight.
가끔 이렇게 협회에서 내 보조를 멋대로 붙여서 협력 작전으로 의뢰를 해결하기도 해. 어? 그래, 맞아. 난 혼자일 때 더 빛나는 편이긴 하지만 위에서 그렇게 하라는데 뭐 어쩌겠어. 그래도 자, 폴라 씨, 우리 팬 여러분들에게 인사 한마디 해줄래?
In this image, we have one base one and one cringe. I agree. I'm actually in a La Mancha land fight right now. Good. My only real complaint of this country is the character bloat. I see.
싱크 협회와 스바이 협회가 한 자리에서 협력하는 것을 보게 되다니.
I think she's tearing up.
더할 나위 없이 벅차오르는 이 감동, 가슴이 요동치는군.
This is also a new expression where she smiles and only has a little bit of tears in her eyes.
매일 영상으로만 본 자들이, 책자로만 보던 자들이, 피규어로만 보던 자들이 직접 걸어다니고 이야기하는 걸 눈앞에서 보고 있다니.
Man, I'm so glad. I have to be honest with you. I am so glad that this image was actually so close, because I was thinking to myself, "Fuck, I don't have a thumbnail for the new stream, since we have entered Kanto 7. What should I do? Okay, you know what? Might as well go to the wiki, to the gallery's wiki and the wiki's gallery and get the first image from there. Hopefully it will not be far away. Thank goodness it wasn't far away. It was only one node away. Child in an amusement park. She sure as hell is actually having a fun like a child. Do you know most of the fixtures here then, Don Quixote?
구독 중인 해결사 잡지에 나온 해결사들은 대부분 거의 다 모조리 알고 있네.
Wow. Right, if that's the case, and if everyone here really are all fixers, then she probably knows who that person is too, right? That person who's been staring daggers at us this whole time? And who are they over there? That group of fixers who's been staring at us for a while.
어디 보시오, 어디? 벌써부터 림버스 컴퍼니를 알아보는 해결사가 있단 말인가? 이거 참 곤란한데. 그래서 일부러 일면에 본인 사진을 실는 건 과다고 했거든.
Of course. Man, I am always worried when she makes that face. I am extremely worried, actually. I really hope that face I will not get to see a lot in this Kanto. That face scares me. It's the equivalent of, Faust frowning. Yeah, that, yeah.
본인의 지식에 없는 자들인 걸로 보아서는 등록한 지 얼마 안 되는 조그만 사무소 같군. 모습을 보면 그래도 동부 출신인 것 같수만.
Yeah, perfectly comedic to not know who the one group we asked for. You don't know who it is.
다행이네요. 저분들이 누구인지는 마침 제가 알고 있거든요.
무엇이? 본인도 모르는 해결사를 안단 말이오? 그대가?
I just realized there's a fixer with enhancement tattoos in the back. Yeah, there was that. Bro, from the stray dogs. Don't kill the stairs at Hongla in utter disbelief.
그래서 고개 숙여. 얼른. 같이 쳐다보지 마.
Marshall is having a stare down competition with them.
아까부터 계속 마주보고 있는 중이었다. 눈을 피할 이유는 없었다.
He was doing it from the beginning.
그걸 세간에서는 눈싸움이라고도 부르거든. 그러니까 그냥
So that is why people pick fight on us for no reason sometimes on the street. And I wonder, what did Kyoto do again, even though she didn't utter a word? It has been you this entire time, Assault. Ah, well, mystery solved.
이젠 저희 쪽으로 걸어오고 계시는데요? 손이라도 흔들어야 할까요?
Asserting dominance. No, more like trying to tell someone to go fuck himself without actually telling someone to go fuck with himself. Yeah. Like yes, that's right. Like in the previous stream where Ismail just called someone guy. Now that is actually one of those occasions.
그럼 이렇게 된 거 만만하게 책 잡히지 않게 다시 쳐다보자고. 당당하게.
He agrees now he's gonna join the stare down competition. You know they're within hearing distance, right?
바로 앞까지 오셨어요.
아이씨 답답해. 눈을 왜 피해? 이런 거 수틀리면 바로 유탄전이야. 야, 볼 일 있냐? 어? 넌 또 왜 이 상황에서도 실실 웃고 있어?
아, 여러분에게 이렇게 빠르게 소개해드리게 될 줄은
Damn,
미처
excuse me.
몰랐어서요. 인사시켜드릴게요. 제 동생 가시춘이랍니다.
That's who you had a stare down with? With a fucking Chinese girl? Bro, talk about the impossible challenge. Have you ever dared to actually look an Asian in the eyes? Well, unless they are actually, you know, socially awkward, then you will win easily. But if they are not, prepare for a tough fight, let me tell you. Man, that implies that I have stared down Asian people. It's hard when they're... Oh no. Yes. Hello, Jason. How you doing? I'm doing well, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Imagine 12 random people staring you down. I guess Hangla is your little sister. Wait, oh, Hangla is your little sister, Hangla. Hangla, I must marry your sister, Hangla. Hangla, hey, Hangla, I never treated you bad, Hangla. Is she available? Hey, Hangla, hey. Wow, I see. So this is your Rutis, huh? Jinx. Shit, man, crap. I'm gonna tell him. Jinx, man, I'm sorry to say this, I truly am, but I'm gonna have to break it for you, man. See, well, you see, she's Asian. Man, what is wrong with me today? Yes, I have stared an Asian in the eyes, my wife. Ah, good, okay then. Look, man, I know what you might think, but see, speak. Okay, you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. The girl still hasn't, uttered a single word, and I have already judged her entire character all because we stared her down. Yeah. Also, my favorite character on screen right now. Look at her. Fair. Give me a second to blow my nose. Excuse me. Sorry. sorry. I can't help it. She's the only good shooter in the story. Okay, fair. What about Ismail? Ismail is a little bit different. Right, she exists. Yeah, Ismail isn't a shooter, she's just a red flag. She's more like a yandere. I think I had the conversation last time with V. Was it V or was it with you, U53? I genuinely do believe that Ismail, with the entire theme of blind obsession, you know, because obsession is also a very much a big thing with the yanderes. I would argue that it was me. Yeah, it was UV. Yeah. I would argue that she's actually a yandere, not a... So she, yeah, Master is actually right. She is a red flag. God damn. You have Utis, others have Hongla. Meanwhile, I'm giving my U-branch Sinclair headpats in the corner. Fair. Ismail is a yandere. Yeah, there we go. When they're flaming your goat. But they are low-key, right? True. Little sister?
동생이요?
자칫하면 몰라볼 뻔했지 뭐야. 마지막으로 보았을 때만 해도 내 물음만 했었잖니.
Well, she's not really that much taller.
그건 어릴 때였으니까. 집을 나가서 혼자 대체 뭘 거창한 짓을 준비하고 있나 했더니 이게 전부야? 오빠가 만든 세력이?
세력이 아니야, 시춘. 소개해줄게. 여기서부터 차례대로 그레고르 씨.
Man, Hongla is a really kind guy. God damn! Oh man, I wish I had his conversational skills. God damn! Man, Gregor is such a charming guy. No wonder everyone melts for him. But bro, I know what rumors you have heard. No, unfortunately, Asians do not really communicate like that.
왜 그렇게 쭈뼛거려? 내 이름은 로즈. 됐어? 그럴 시간도 없고.
Oh wow. So dismissive, this little princess. She actually... Man, okay, wait a minute. This is the greatest challenge. How do you pronounce a Chinese name? Jiaxi Chun? Yeah, Jiaxi Chun. Yeah, that sounds about right. Jiaxi Chun gave us a side eye before dismissively cutting us off.
그래.
Big Grease.
이제
Yep.
보니까 키만 자란 게 아니라 시춘.
Why did he make that sound? Little sister? Ka-ching! Yes! I have no fucking idea. Ismail is a loudmouth jackass that's been flatterized into being a cutie with anger issues. Yes, but is it wrong? By the way, there's a reason why she said faction and not friends. Yes, I think I do know. I think I can imagine why she says that because of the IDs and such. YouTube, I think. The only one who can look, the only actual viewer that I do have, you know, with actual knowledge to such things is actually, you know, Wuthering Shadow, but Wuthering Shadow only watches Zenless Zero streams. I don't think he's here. Rarely he drops by to other streams, so yeah, I don't have my counselor on that stuff here at the moment.
나처럼 친구들도 많아졌구나. 새로 사귀었니?
They call them friends. To call them friends was a very optimistic assessment on Hongla's part, because the people who accompanied Jiaxi Chun were all threateningly sizing us up. They were still having the stare down, like they were getting ready for a
정말
fight.
친구라고 생각해서 그렇게 묻는 거야? 그리고 다른 오빠 언니들에 비하면 한참 부족한 편이야.
Wait a minute. Is this what that one Ismail idea I have is from? I was wondering where I have seen this attire before. Is it? I have a feeling that a lot of Ismail fans would want to badmouth by her. I never understood why people just enjoy to be insulted. Yep, I see. Well, now that you say it, the resemblance is uncanny, yeah.
그렇구나.
Also, how are they siblings and they have different eye color? That's actually a little bit of a... Wait a minute! Wait, oh man, what I'm about to say might sound stupid as shit. But you will not believe what I just realized that I had not realized this entire time. How do you call it in English? Does he have like heterochromia on the eyes? One brown eye, one blue-greenish? And yes, I had not realized until now if that's the case. Man. Homophobia? No homophobia, what the fuck? Yes, he has beautiful homophobia in his eyes. What the fuck are you talking about? I said heterochromia, not homophobia. There is a reason, I see. So, okay, having a reason for different eye color, I see. What I feel about now is shame for not realizing that this entire time this guy actually has two different eye colors, and I had not even fucking realized. Beautiful cat with homophobia, sure. Don't worry, it's an inside joke. Yes, he has heterochromia. I see. It's an inside joke, calling him that he has homophobia? What?
그리고
Wow.
가족 중에 몇 명이 여전히 오빠를 찾고 있는 건 알아?
안 그래도 저번에 가완 형이랑 만나서 잠깐 이야기 나눴어.
그 망나니 오빠를 만나고도 멀쩡한 걸 보니
Oh, wow.
우는 어지간해도 좋나 보네.
Okay, I think back to the time we first met this Jiak Juan. His venomous words, that contemptuous look he gave us as we lay there dying. It seems that moment was embellished into a pleasant, quick chat in Hongla's memory. Either that or that interaction was what counts was a quick chat for Hongla.
시춘, 아까 들었는데 이곳 일대는 위험하다는 것 같아. 사람들이 실종되기도 하고. 너와 일행분들은 안전하게 대피하는 게 어떠니?
Man, why are we having a teaser of Canto 8 in the beginning of Canto 7, bruh?
진짜 농담이라고 하는 건지 걱정이라고 하는 건지.
Yeah, you know it's bad when even your own family doesn't know what to make of you.
저기 말이야, 난 맹한 오빠랑 세력 아니지. 떨거지들보다 먼저 이곳에 도착했거든.
Second rate, you haven't even seen what they can do yet.
알아듣겠어? 나도 라만 체렌드 토벌 참가자야. 이 장소가 어떤지는 어떤 장소인지는 내가 더 잘 알걸?
I mean, he's based on a dream of the Red Chamber, an old Chinese novel with concubines and stuff, so... Yeah, I don't really know the novel, so yeah. Don't worry too much, it's a funny thing. Yeah, all his ideas do in fact have that outside of one of the specific... for a specific reason. I see.
참가자라니? 시춘, 네가 이런 걸 참가할 필요는 없지 않니? 토벌
Man,
현상금이 필요할 리도 없고.
it took me 3 fucking months to realize that he has heterochromia. I feel like my observational skills are actually, diminishing by the day.
당연하지. 오빠도 그런 푼돈이나 노리고 여기까지
How can
기어들은
something
건
like
아닐
that
거
slip me
아니야?
by?
푼돈. 그렇지, 푼돈.
그럼 아니다. 너도 웨이 씨도 대답해 줄 것 같진 않네.
Wow. Really, I got insulted from that. Hangla's eyes momentarily diverted from his younger sister to her poster. There stood a long-haired man who looked towards Jiaxi Chun as though he was asking for her permission, then walked towards us and bowed deeply and politely towards Hangla.
안녕하십니까, 도련님.
와, 오랜만이에요, 웨이 씨. 아직도 시춘의 호의신가 보네요.
부족하지만 여전히 아가씨를 모시고 있습니다.
안쪽은 위험할 수도 있을 텐데.
Big fan. I will never really consider myself a big fan of the Chinese character, just say. Man, I might, no, let me take that back. I actually do sound like an asshole now. Let me rephrase that. So, out of all the sinners in the first initial meeting, I was, as a matter of fact, least interested about Hangla. I cannot lie. He didn't really, captivate me for some reason. That's the truth of the matter. So I didn't really pay attention too much on him. Also, there is a bizarre contrast between his left eye, black hair, then right eye, with that being the blue one. So I had not noticed because I genuinely did believed. Now I do realize that actually it was I assumed that it was a trick of the light in the shading of the model itself. But yeah, it's still on me. I could have observed it earlier if I was paying attention. As a matter of fact, I was not paying attention. So yeah, it is on me for that. The dream of the Red Chamber is a little long. I think as long as the Bible, and he has 20 girlfriends, he ends up banging in that book. Damn. Damn. The author knew the message that he wanted to convey, yes. And we don't, bro. You don't have to if that's, not necessary. Have you ever noticed that Dawn had cat-like pupils in her eyes? Don Quixote? Yes, I had noticed that. But I didn't really, I didn't really mention it because I thought it was just an artistic flick. I didn't really realize that actually was part of her lore. Or that Mersault's belt was a chain. Well, again, sometimes you do see something and you do assume that it's just an artistic thing. That's the problem when you play actually other gacha games, like in Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero streams game, like other games like Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero. You do have characters which actually do have a bunch of shit on them that literally doesn't belong there for no reason other than just being eye-catching. And this is what I was infected by, because in Limbuscompany that is not the case. In Limbuscompany, a character having something on them actually does matter. And yet I just ignored it because I didn't anticipate it that it will have a meaning down the line. That is a pleasant surprise, but also kind of kind of a bummer, the fact that I was actually tricked like that. Fun fact, well, Wei here has an ID linked to Yisang. Ooh, nice. Man, what a bad moment to notice the eye, considering, well, you'll see soon. Bad moment? Wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, Mersault wears the same belt in every ID for some reason. Oh, I see, okay. I mean, Jinx, it just shows he's having an eye-opening view on things. What the fuck? Same with Ismail's rope. Also, her Chinese ID has her use the sheep rope to tie her hair buns. Yeah, I know. I know about the rope. Ismail's rope was the first thing I noticed that they have, the same thing on every ID. After that, it was Zootis, because Zootis was actually kind of noticeable, far easier. Also, Gregor having a little Pedro. Was it Pedro? I think it was Pedro, the name of the little cockroach. Yeah, and then I realized the pattern.
아, 시춘. 우리랑 같이 다니는 건 어떻겠니?
Pablo. I see. It was Pablo.
도련님은 여전하시군요.
아니, 서로의 목표에만 집중하고 여기서 헤어지는 건 어때? 가만 보니까 그쪽들은 불필요한 관심을 받는 데에는 재능이 있는 것 같은데 나는 조용하게 다니는 걸 선호해서 안에선 구태여 아는 척하지 않으면 더 좋고.
Wow, what a kind little sister.
그래. 시춘 네가 원한다면 그렇게.
다시 만난다면 오빠가 적어도 전보다는 더 나은 모습일 거라고 생각했어.
Girl, in all due respect, you walked up to him expecting him that he's not better. Even if he is better, you have already believed that he isn't. So
그렇구나. 네 눈엔 아니었나 보네.
exactly.
지금
He
만난
phrased
게
it
나아서
perfectly.
다행인 줄 알아. 다른 언니 오빠들이었으면 그 곱상한 머리통이 이미 바닥을 뒹굴고 있었을 거니까.
That wouldn't be a problem.
응? 고마워.
Jiaxi Chun scowled and opened her lips as though she was about to shoot something back, but she thought better of it, turned around and left with her pose. Jinx. Your girlfriend is interesting, man. Damn. One of my personal favorite details in Gregor is having a different arm in all his IDs. I see. For Greg, it's really either missing an arm or Pablo or both. She's so kind. I have to actually question your tastes. I cannot lie. I do not see the kind in the sea, but that's okay. I'll give it time. For real though, Night Owl's Capitano Gregor had both arms intact since he holds a cigarette with the arm that's supposed to be missing on the art. Then in his pride he hides it. Ah, okay. For as much as shit as she gives him, you can actually see this somewhat cares about him if she just can't say it. I guess so. I guess she did try to actually convey that by saying that, hey, every other older sibling would have instantly attacked you. But I'm not like that.
사이 좋은 가족은 의외로 흔치 않잖아. 그렇지?
True. Also, now that you're here, can I hear that again? Sorry, but I can't help it. Where was it? Wait a minute. Where is there is a moment he had? Oh, come on, please tell me it doesn't. Yeah, it does. The dialogue actually disappears in the log after a long while. Fuck. Oh, come on, I wanted to hear there is lines again.
왜 날 봐? 난 그 개자식은 가족으로 생각 안 했어.
아니 그게
뭘 쳐다보는 거지? 동이라도 바라나?
Damn, Ryosu.
아이고.
Help a brother who smokes. Just help a brother who smokes like you.
여전히 변한 게 없네요.
예전에도 저렇게 까칠했다는 거야?
아니요. 예전에도 다른 형제들보다 저를 더 잘 따랐거든요.
So she has always been a tsundere.
예전에는이 아니라 예전에도라고 한 것이 맞소?
맞아요.
저것이
Yeah. Out of all the siblings in that family, we got the best one, I think, guys. She attacks with words, I guess. She does psychic damage. Psychological damage. Well, Owl's Gregor doesn't have a leg. It got deleted. Yeah, that's sad. It's all about reading between the lines, figuring out the context and dynamics, and who says what to who for what. No one just says anything for nothing, and that's what I love about PM's writing. I have to agree. I am captivated by that. If I remember correctly, I believe Honglo has like Labris. You already live there. You already live in 1984. Do you want to live in? Do you want to live it anyway? Every waking moment. Honglo can say the most depressing stuff, and you only realize like 2 lines later. True. I agree on that. Yisang's expression grew into a complicated mess of emotions as he looked to the ground, unable to speak further.
회의는 저 안에서 하려는 모양인데요. 이제 저희도 들어가야 할 것 같아요.
I looked to where Sinclair was pointing at and saw a line of fixers walking into what appeared to be a makeshift command tent. Yeah, we should. I had to take my chance cause V's away. Man, how do you do that? He was here just a moment ago. How does V just come and go like that? And how did you know V will be gone? Combat? Ooh, combat. What the fuck is this? I must die. What? Wait a minute. First time? First time? Used to purchase various rewards from the reward exchange menu. Various disorganized and trivia documentation on LCB distortions of a cat. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Is this actually from the event? It is! It's from the event! I can actually collect rewards from the event while I play the story! Yo! Perfect timing to play Canto 7, baby. Oh! Oh man, that's good. That's good. So I'm not actually wasting my time. 2 birds with 1 stone, baby. Let's go. I guessed. Good guess. Damn. Event currency. Yeah, Amass data is the LCB checkup event. Excellent. Compelling MCQ quest does give event currency. Awesome. That's excellent. You get the most from the event stages, but everything gives a little currency too. Excellent. And remember, MD also gives event currency. I really need to farm. You can get rewards from doing nothing different. Exactly. Of the immensely devastating duel in which our fixer and the Ching battled. Wait, base ID? What the fuck? No! No! Why can I not use an ID on you at the very least? We're cooked. We are cooked. Why is she the only one fighting? Where did everyone else go? It's fixed. Good luck. Where? It's not she, it's pronounced sink. Sink? But it doesn't have an S. And it doesn't have a K either. Okay, well, give me a moment because I guess I'm gonna have to do more reading. Because it's French. Fair enough. You know what? I do like France more than most people, and I do tolerate France because of it, so fair enough. Give me a moment to grab a glass of water before we continue, because we're gonna have to do more reading. Good thing the model looked like as I was it looked as if I was asleep. I guess that's a W for me. It is. I like French grammar but hate vocab in general. Fair, fair. I love how cause it's French is a valid reason. Adding letters to not even use them. The greed knows no bounds. Listen to me. In that case, it's even the same shit goes with English actually. Only languages like. I was about to say Spanish, but then I remembered that it's not Quixote. It's not Quixote, as I used to call her in the beginning, you know, when I first started playing this game. It's actually Quixote, which the fucking name for some reason basically has an X for no reason. So now I have to say that the only fucking language that actually does have, you know, everything written properly, it's only Greek. It is only Greek. Crap. I've come to realize that only my language makes sense. Every other language is just a roll of the dice. Clippy V, new sprite pick for Collider. It used to be that in this fight you could bring supports and some answer of La Mancha land into the anti-La Mancha land area. Ah, okay. Have almost 300 bucks again. Good. But yeah, it's the number 5 in French, which is pronounced as sunk or sink. Depends on how you like to pronounce it. Sunk actually sounds more sick. True, I can't defend English. Yep. Stuff glaze is crazy. Mad valid though. Thanks. Let me glaze myself. Fair. But now only LCB Kyoto. Fair, fair, fair. Who are those people accompanying Virgilius and Karen?
반가워서 열심히 손 흔들었는데 봐주지도 않네.
They don't want to have anything to do with us, yeah. No, this wasn't about Virgilius. Okay then. Don Quixote, who stood next to me, was very gradually starting to hyperventilate. You okay, Don Quixote?
비정상적인 호흡 숫자의 증가는 10분 전부터 관찰되고 있었습니다. 생명에 지장이 있는 형태는 아니라 보고하지는 않았습니다.
Thanks, Marsault.
호흡을 끝내는 법은 잘 알고 있다만.
I am curious. I know it's a mistake, but I am. Ryoshu regarded me with a look that clearly and concisely communicated that she wanted to choke out Don Quixote. I tried my best to look away. Wow. It does sound that she actually is choking out Don Quixote. I still cannot believe that this little girl is what basically impaled you with a fucking lance in the beginning of the game, Ryoshu. You do have actually one more reason to actually choke her out now that I think about it. He smiled, signed, and stepped forward, sensing that Ryoshu was about to do something we would rather not have her do. Thank goodness he smiled.
대신 말해드릴게요. 하나 협회에서 온 해결사인가 보네요.
The HANA Association is the one that overseeing all Fixer Association activities, right? I guess all the times Don Quixote went in impromptu Fixer-related lectures weren't all for naught. I never paid much attention to it, but once you hear something enough times, those lectures just have a way of lodging themselves into your brain. Who the fuck are you? And why do I stand beside you? The name alone clearly carried a lot of weight amongst other fixers, as the HANA Association fixer dressed in pure white aura walked into the room. They all slowly turned around to gaze upon her. And
애상의 특색을 볼 줄은.
ENVtuber almost sold out for me, Collider. Damn, man. God damn, you already finished it? Damn, you did deliver my comment. Yeah, you 53 and everyone in the chat. Do remember, before you send a long message, do copy it and make sure that, you know, you have it copied. In order, if YouTube actually deletes your comment on the chat, just send it again. Just send it again. If it doesn't show on the top left corner, that means it was not sent. So this is what the dawn sounds like during smacks. Man, no, I hope not. Coughing Bond versus Hydrogen Baby. Highland Association are the most powerful of all the associations. They are the ones who gives out the color designation, so Virgilius would know them personally. Ah, makes sense.
주목을 받는 게 하나 협회만이 아닌데.
Also, I have to mention, I didn't want to bring attention to it, but now I have to mention it because I am really curious. Is it my idea or many, you know, characters in managerial positions, in very high, you know, on very high ranking positions in associations and companies overall, are always women. I know we have seen men as well, but why do I get the feeling that the last 5 people that we saw and they were like big shots, they were women? You know? Just asking. The friends, in Friends, the AI tool ChatGPT's name sounds like Chat, Pet or Cat. I have farted, so you have stories of cat have farted creating chaos. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting trivia. Damn. Project Moon loves strong women. Fair. Is this the awakening of sexist Collider? Not necessarily. That's why I did say that, you know, I'm just asking. PM do love their girl bosses. Rhodia could never. I mean, I do not blame Rhodia. But then again, she would be she would make for a good girl boss, no? Man, she really doesn't like people who are in power, though. I have to give her that. Virgilius, who had somehow grown used to seeing after such a long period of traveling together, was commanding the attention of everyone in the room merely by his presence. That reminds me, I heard that Don Quixote was overwhelmed by sheer excitement when she saw Virgilius on the bus. I'm pretty sure she was on the verge of passing out from the sheer joy of getting to work next to a color fixer. And then only a few months later, we had to beat her up. And by we, I mean I. Because I'm Virgilius.
이게 당연한 반응인 거죠. 베르길리우스 씨는 색을 부여받은 몇 안 되는 특색 해결사니까.
다들 보고 있어?
How did they find
맞아,
out about him?
엄청나지?
Is my question.
그 특색, 붉은 시선도 왔어. 그만큼 이 작전의 규모가 시시하진 않다는 거지. 전에 내가 프리뷰로 방송한 거 기억하지? 딱 내가 예상한 대로잖아. 이 의뢰는 도시 악몽급 그 이상일 거라니까. 아, 위험한 일이 생기지 않을까 걱정된다고.
All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. And also send the super chat or two, yeah.
말세군 말세야.
I agree.
요즘 것들은
I agree. Goddamn, Mutis. Goddamn. That woman is healing to me. Is the very essence of healing, alright. Please take me away from the brain rot, Utis. I cannot take it anymore. Between Camille's non-stop jabbering and Utis' tongue clicking in even 3-second Eternals, god damn! I wish we had audio for that. I wasn't sure which one of these two were more annoying. How dare you act? Man, Dante is actually disappointing me. How dare you say that for Utis of all people? Rare L Dante moment. Exactly. Man, God damn, this canto is starting off with heavy surprises. God damn. You're gonna tell me that you don't like her hair or her sword, you know, soon enough. Dante, god damn it. Healing, I can feel my joints rusting with each word she says. Speak for yourself, you 53. Utis, no! Yeah. You can just imagine Utis just be in the corner and be like... And you know what? I agree with her with that jackass, you know, live streaming in the corner. Thankfully, we weren't the only ones getting increasingly tired of Camille's antics. Thank fuck.
지금부터 이 회의장에서 하나 협회가 허가한 공식적인 임무 기록용 촬영 외 모든 촬영 행동은 금기로 명한다.
Thank God. Thank God. Okay, now I see why she's the girl boss.
발각될 시 해결사 협회에서 벌점을 부과할 예정이다. 벌점에 따라서는 해결사 자격 정지, 등급 강등까지 이뤄지는 점 각 개인은 잘 알고 있을 것이다.
Ooh. Fixer license suspension grade demotion. Damn. How do you get more points? Like how did Virgil got so many points in order to become a caller?
여러분, 나는 아무래도 여기서 퇴장해야 할 것 같아. 숭고하게 싸우고 나서 돌아올게. 아, 같이 저녁 식사를 하고 싶은 해결사 투표 꼭 잊지 말아주고. 오늘 자정까지야?
Fixer, I want to have dinner with... What the fuck? The Hannah Fixer's call declaration fell upon Camille and the fixers inside the command tent like a heavy layer of snow. They all begin hurriedly fidgeting with their devices, trying to put them back in their respective cases and bags. I'm surprised you didn't have that rule right off the bat. I'm pretty sure some of the things that are here are confidential. With that, the commotion inside the tent rapidly shimmered down.
꼴 좋네요.
Bravo.
저자는 당신네 사람 같은데 턱이 빠져 있는 것 같다만 괜찮은 건가?
Excuse me, the woman with an apparently dislocated jaw appears to be a part of your group. Is she alright? What are we talking about? Please tell me she's not talking about Kyoto. Fuck! The fiction from the Han Association asked in our direction, glancing at Don Quixote. Oh man. Oh, Camille, I'm watching your stream. Why are you trying to not laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit. Like I said before, they control everything when it comes to fixers and their ranks. As for color designation, there is no points required. It's purely aura farming. Ah, I see. Okay, now that makes sense. Like how Siegfried is strong enough to be a caller, but lacks the aura to become one in the long run. Ah.
신경 쓰지 않는 게 좋다.
Yeah, don't mind my daughter. She's like that. Don't worry. She will get her. I don't know. She will get her chocolate bar and she will come down. It looks even weirder when a man wears that fucking suit. Jesus Christ, I didn't want to see that tonight. Oh man. Ugh. Soon a P Corp employee walks out in front of the fixers.
라만 차례인데 토벌 작전은 이번으로 네 번째군요. 이 자리에 모인 모두들 대단히 반갑습니다.
Round 4, you say? For someone who's very happy to see us, he didn't so much as glance up in our direction.
저는 피사 아카이빙 부서의 3등급 기록직 과장 알레시오.
Alessio. Man, oh, this is gonna be such a bitch. Why could you not call him Alexio? Alessio sounds wrong in my Greek ears. Motherfucker. Well, the suits are prepared for everyone, yeah. I live for 15 minutes and Collider becomes sexist. Okay, on his case, he deserved it.
저분은
I mean, come on, his name is Alessio.
하늘이다.
아까 만났던 채사라라는 부장과는 다른 사람이네요.
부장이 직접 나타날 정도의 자리는 아니라는 건가?
Yeah, can you give me you know, a tongue click, please.
자, 그럼 작전 브리핑을 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
As we were all standing here and sharing our predictions, the employee who introduced himself as Alessio, fuck my life, started loading up various images on the monitor.
뭔 거창하게 회의까지 해.
Of course you don't like it.
아직 시작조차 하지 않았어.
Man, the guy immediately falls asleep on the chair the very moment. How could you be the fucking investigator when you cannot even take a briefing? Heathcliff lets out a loud, exaggerated yawn in order for everyone in the room to hear it, obviously. The reproachful glares of other fixers were so palpable that I could almost feel them prickling at my skin.
따로 앉고 싶네요.
I guess we can, but he's wearing the same clothes as us. It makes me feel like I'm something of a fixer myself. What the fuck? Bro, you don't even use a weapon. You wouldn't even know how to use a gun. Sitting here with all these people. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
저는 말입니다. 관리자님, 이곳과 비교도 아까울 만큼 큰 작전의 지휘를 여러 번.
Who cut her off? I want to hear more. Numerous? Ah, fuck off, Dante. I want to hear more about her story. Okay, thank goodness he got redeemed from that. But the mission briefing was actually getting started. I decided to table my curiosity until later. Fuck! Man, it's always the good part!
앞으로 3시간 이내로
Just
이곳에 등장하게
why
될
in the
라만
most
챌린저는
inappropriate moments she
수십 명
feels like
이상의
talking?
해결사들이 토벌에 실패한 공식적인 도시 악몽입니다.
The most unlucky moments, more like. La Manzana, which manifests here within next 3 hours, an officially recognized urban nightmare class phenomenon. Dozens of fixtures have attempted to fail to take it down.
잠시 희생자들을 위한 애도의 시간을 가지겠습니다.
You sound so serious. Don Quixote immediately cast her gaze downward with a graven expression, but I could count with my 10 fingers the number of people who seem to be taking it even more remotely seriously. Okay then. Some fixers muttered amongst themselves that the victims were just fools who were in over their heads. Just imagine everyone's like, now a moment of silence for all the lost fixers who attempted valiantly to actually stop this threat, and they lost their lives in the long run. Skill issue, if you ask me. Even I, with my endless naivete, could tell that none of the fixers really considered them victims. Okay then. A light buzz of murmurs and idle chatter fills the silence. A look of boredom clear on the fixers' face, as though they heard it all before. You know what's the sad part? The fixers who did die actually thought about the fixers who had died, before them. And the same goes with these fixers. They are mistreating each other even though they think themselves as the big shots, when in reality they're all in the same fucking cauldron.
자, 이제 이 화면에 집중해 주십시오.
Oh my god, guys. Is that what I think it is? It's a new thumbnail. Fuck yeah! Also, that face is actually mood. As a matter of fact, I could argue that this face is actually my face at work every day. This past month. Goddamn, every day I become Virgilius more and more. Oh man. Pros of the latex suit emphasizes body shape. Cons of the latex suit, it goes both ways for male and female. Crap. Also, well, goddamn, actually look at that. It actually glows in the dark. Meet the latex man. Just imagine Nudis in a latex suit. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. No. Continue, please. Heathcliff getting sleep as soon as the lights turn off. He loves his sleep. That's the truth of it. Hold up, was that an expression of Heathcliff moaning? Ah? Imagine you're at a funeral and someone says, deserved out of nowhere. Actually, yes. What do you think of Hannah Lady, Collider? Hannah Lady, this girl? Well, I would say that she really does actually give off that, you know, authoritarian vibe, alright? I will not argue. I want to see Utis in that get up, actually. That being said, I do get ticked off because she has the similar haircut with the fucking captain. Yeah, and it actually makes me... I do hope they are not related in any way. As a matter of fact, she could be her daughter or some shit, and that kind of bothers me. I do know it's a little bit far-fetched, but as I said, they do look a little bit alike. And that's something that... Ugh. I do like long hair, but that long hair specifically actually has caused me to not like it as much. Anyway. Way spotted near Verge. True. The UK officials trying to restrict social media for 16 and under mentioned video games such as Fortnite, Line of Duty, and Coldplay. Yes, the name of the band. Fortnite is a game for... Bro. The fuck was Line of Duty? The fucking Line of Duty. I have no idea, man. Also, the hoodie guy who talked to us in the background. Oh, yeah, this asshole. What? Why is he approaching Hong Le? Hey, I like it. I like the fact that actually, you know, I like the fact that Utis actually. Can you see her? Yeah, there she is. I love the fact that she actually made it into the art. Yeah, it's always nice when you actually get to see Utis in the artwork. Several low-resolution images began to load on the display.
라만차랜드가 탄생한 것 자체는 최소 200년 이상은 되었으리라 추정하고 있습니다.
Man, I liked Line of Duty. It was one of the most pioneer of first-person shooters. Indeed. My favorite title is Line of Duty World at World at Depth. I don't know. Actually, World at Depth actually sounds kind of rad now that I say it out loud. Watch me defeat 10 enemies in Line of Duty and then beat the whole play. Sounds way worse than they think it would. They don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. This is how much disconnected they are from reality. Well, go censor Line of Duty then. Line of Duty doesn't exist as a game, so what does that make for us? Nothing. Considering Coldplay is a group of people. True. 200 years in the past, goddamn.
이는 보고된 사진과 영상들에 찍혀 있는 자재들의 노후 상태로 추측한 결과입니다. 하지만 라만차랜드가 본격적으로 세간에 알려지기 시작한 건 2달 전입니다. 그리고 이 놀이공원을 이루고 있는 재료들은
이미 다 아는 내용인데 뭐 하러 읊고 있어?
Why does this guy sound like fucking Dallahan Heathcliff? Yo, what, bro? Why are you here?
피사에서는 토벌에 참가하는 모두에게 충분한 정보를 제공해야 할 의무가 있습니다.
그러니까 이미 다 아는 정보라고. 이럴 시간에 차라리
뭔가 크게 착각하고 있군.
Heathcliff VA spotted. Is it actually Heathcliff VA? Because you could actually parodize it that was actually our Heathcliff.
물론 이곳에 모인 사람 중엔 우수하고 꽤 그럴듯한 실력을 갖춘 자들이 있을 수도 있겠지.
Utis, no, Utis. No, Utis, listen to me. I don't think it's within our favor to actually, mock her like that. Just saying. Why did Utis had to be so confrontational all of a sudden? Please tell me it was not observed by her. Oh no.
하지만 그래봐야 너희 중 대다수는 이런 도시악몽 사건이나 처리하다 죽고 다시 채워지는 널리고 널린 해결사 중 하나일 뿐이다.
Fuck. Okay, she said the story as it is.
나와 같은 위치인 1급 해결사조차 되지 못하고 중간에 낙오되겠지.
Wow. Wait a minute, you're not a caller? Actually, yeah, you're not the head of... I would assume that, I would generally assume that the color white would have been actually handed over to the association, to the HANA association head, I mean. But I guess not. Can't wait to beat the boss in Line of Duty. I'll finally get the promotion heading. True. Camille without that hat looks so weird. Utis, no, I know. Sometimes she does some mistakes. We forgive her, but she does them. And that's, well, I guess we are here to forgive her anyway, regardless of the mistakes. I mean, there are good points, but they always go for the easiest point that gives them the most political marketing, aka restricting stuff for people below 18 instead of the real problem. Yeah, because they have to justify their wages, no? You want to banish loot boxes, cool, but do it for everyone, not only kids. Exactly. The Burns, he said. Yeah, the face verification is so broken that they implemented too. I got 13 once. Wow. Wow. But facing company lobbies is a big no-no apparently. True. True. Sending memes, big memes. Good. My guess is HANA officials can't give themselves a color role since it would kinda be self-promotion. Yes, but it would also be like a, if you think about it, there's a slight possibility that, it could be like a legacy kind of thing. It would be interesting actually. The idea that, hey, if you fulfill all the criteria, you could become from a fixer a color, and if you do be chosen to actually become a color white, let's say that the head color is white for the HANA association, that would mean that you could very well become the next, the next HANA head, the HANA association head. You know what I mean? Like it would be like a, as I said, a legacy thing. That would be very interesting. It would give great motivation for people to actually do become fixers and actually do seek out something, something from all that. Like, the idea would be that, becoming an actual employee in HANA Association does not guarantee that you will become actually the head of the HANA Association. You're also gonna have to become a color, and if you do have the criteria to become color white, that would mean that you are actually a candidate to become a head for the HANA Association. That would have been a really interesting thing to see. That's what I had in mind. Grade 1 and colors aren't necessarily different in terms of strength. It's the feats and exploits they have accomplished that get them for the color title. Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. That makes sense. Like, if you are actually capable of leading a massive association, that would mean that you could earn from becoming a grade 1, you could become color white. Every color is way above in strength than every grade 1 we saw so far. There is no exception but it's spoilers, and they were almost getting a color title anyways. Are you sure? Then again, we haven't really met a grade 1 fixer as far as I know so far. To be honest, do we even know if the HANA Association even has even have great fixers to begin with. They are more just just like the sort of like the people who rank fixers than actually be fixers. I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense. Like, then again, it could be a thing, but that means that someone else put them up to it. Like, why have a company that actually doesn't have their own fixers? You know what I mean? Like, it would make sense that the very first fixers were actually all of them association employees. You know, HANA association employees. At least in my mind, it makes sense. You know? If I can get set to the age 13 on a kid's game with a face verification and quite a few under 9s are accurately placed, predators could in fact just do the scans until they can only talk to kids very bad. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, the situation really is rough. When I mean so far, I mean in the franchise. Okay, I see. It's sort of like how the head designates the corporations and their letters. They then actually rank themselves in a sense. I see.
설사 한두 명이 운 좋게 1급이 된다 해도 여기 계신 붉은 시선과 같은 경지는 꿈도 꾸지 못할 거다.
Wow! Do you really respect me that much? What the fuck did Virgilius do? Like, I so badly want to know more about Virgilius.
그저 쓰러진 채 그들의 전투를 보고 차이를 느끼며 죽어갈 이들이 대부분이겠지.
Wow. The grin on the fixer's face quickly faded away as the boisterous fixer fell dead silent.
그러니까 저 하나 협회 쪽 해결사 길잡이랑 비슷하거나 바로 아래급은 된다는 거냐?
It's so ironic that the guy who was talking was actually Heathcliff's VA, and the first guy who's talking again after he shut the fuck up is actually our Heathcliff.
그래도 역시 붉은 시선님이 더 짱이라네.
그러니 꼴사납게 자만하지 말고 계속해서 집중하도록.
협조 감사합니다. 계속 진행하도록 하죠. 라만차랜드가 이곳에 갑작스럽게 출몰한 이유는 아직까지 이곳이 뒷골목임에도 라만차랜드가 가진 특수성으로 인해 존재 자체만으로 피사에 무시할 수 없는 위협이 되고 있죠.
그래서요. 여기 땅값이 장난 아니게 내려갔잖아요.
The fixer from earlier, the one who tried to stop us from entering the scene before scuttling away, slowly sidled up to us and began chatting us up. Man, fuck off. Most of us ignored him, thank goodness, but Hangla responds to him in a kindly voice. Hangla, no.
아, 그런가요?
당연하죠. 처음에 적에 출몰했을 때 진짜 장난 아니었다니까요. 밀집되어 있는 건물 한복판에 생겼으니까요. 얼마나 아비규환이었는데요.
아비규환. 아름다운 단어지.
비사의 건물들이 대부분 탄성이 좋아서 나타난 공간만큼 휘어지긴 했지만 무너지진 않았어요.
Wait a minute. They actually allowed you to smoke in here? Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now that I think about it, I was like, wait a minute. They actually allow us to smoke in here? God damn.
그래도 라만차랜드가 만들어지면서 주위에 순식간에 퍼져 나오니까
At the very least, we're not gonna have any problems with the smokers in the gang.
휘고 그랬다니까요.
People look past a bunch of buildings got bent. So that's why this place is actually so barren, is it? Is it? Wow. B Corp buildings are well known for their elasticity. Okay, that's bizarre.
그런 규모의 사고치고 생존자가 많은 편이기는 했죠. 이사의 특이점으로 세워진 건물 안에 있던 사람들은 무사했으니까. 지금은 출몰 지점 반경 3km까지는 어떤 건물도 세우지 않는 걸로 규정되긴 했는데
겨우 3km?
Thank goodness they measure with kilometers and not miles. Turns out binding bystanders from seeing the rock does not solve the problem. And if the predator catchers are put in adult lobbies, they can't do their work. Yep. Greatest glazer in history, Dawn, versus greatest glazer of today. Damn, I wouldn't want to be that guy with a fake mustache and glasses. Yep. Being a bystander and not seeing the problem is bad enough, but being an upstander and not seeing the act happen, investors in companies absolutely suck. Read 1984 and said it's how they run the world. They did use it as a fucking instruction manual, that's for sure.
피사의 특이점을 활용한 건물들은 신축성이 높아서 그 안에만 있으면 웬만하면 무너지거나 꺼질 일은 없습니다. 주거지에 라만차랜드 외곽이 걸치는 정도는 괜찮다는 판단이겠죠.
By the way, why did we start the discussion in the middle of the briefing, and how the hell does nobody actually has turned to, you know, glare at us for it?
기사의 모토가 어디서든 안전한 보금자리를 만드는 것이라고는 하니까요. 하지만 그 사달이 났는데 여기로 이사 오고 싶어할 사람들은 아무도 없을 테니 땅값은 쭉쭉 내려가다 못해 지하를 뚫었다죠. 한때 여기 주민들끼리 참다 못해 피켓도 들고 직접 자경단을 꾸려서 라만차랜드에 쳐들어가기도 했다니까요.
So that's what those banners were about, huh?
사진에 보고된 것처럼 라만차랜드는 겉으로 보기에는 화려한 놀이공원의 모습을 하고 있다. 여러 보고 중 공통된 증언은 반경 8km까지의 인원에겐 음악 소리가 들린다는 것이다. 이로 인해 호기심을 품은 시민들이 섣부르게 접근하였으며 대다수가 돌아오지 못했지.
그 음악 소리에 사람을 최면 상태로 유도하는 효과가 있을 가능성은 없습니까?
Man, I like characters that they have like a night attire.
그 점 또한 간과하지 않을 수 없습니다. 아무리 여기저기에 접근 금지 표지판을 세워놓아도 이를 무시하고 들어간 방문객들 또한 많았으니까요. 혹시 모를 안전을 위해
You have more to
저를
say?
포함한 관계자들은 모두 귀마개를 착용할 예정입니다.
As I was saying, I really need to find a unique way to make the knights, you know, in Divine Confrontation look awesome. I do not want them to be inaccurate, but I do want them to look unique, that's for sure. Every day, I'm more convinced investors read 1984 like it's their Bible. Yep, same. We need the cause of writing the Bible to show up at this point. Yep.
라만차랜드라는 게 생겨나면 뭐부터 해야 하지?
일단 너희들이 라만차랜드에 입장하고 나면 반드시 곧바로 전투태세에 돌입해야 한다.
Is this, by the way, like a piece of metal on her side? Is it like something that it can be detached to become like a shield? Because it looks more like a shield actually, but somehow it sits on her right side of her hip and leg. Actually, as a matter of fact, it would be very rad if it was a detachable shield as well as a, you know, as a right leg guard over there. And also, one more bizarre thing. This girl actually does have a hair similar to Quixote. What if you made it so the specific country or region's legends can give different powers to their knights? Technically speaking, that would have been a possibility, but that would come from relics and such. The idea that I had was that, you know, it's only by, you know, divine favor which you can actually have different powers. Like, for our story, well, actually no, I shouldn't probably spoil it, but I do have in mind, like, that idea, but not exactly like that. in order for you to actually be strong in the divine confrontation, it's to actually have another god's favor or some divine being's favor overall. You cannot just, you know, you cannot just manifest power out of thin air. You're gonna have to receive it from somewhere. And, you know, if we're talking about legends and, you know, folklore, then the only way for you to actually be powerful is whether if you have some sort of, like, as I said, relic or perhaps a weapon that is blessed in a sense. Collider wants Aglaia power and prowess. Yeah. Fun enough, Swayze smiles based on them. Oh, nice. I think that's the sword scabbard. I see. The sword scabbard? Wait a minute, seriously?
그곳에서 너희들이 마주할 것들은 풍선을 나눠주는 친절한 피에로도, 팝콘을 튀겨주는 직원도,
How do you, wait a minute, how do you keep that thing on your hip? Man, that's a fucking great sword. That's not some long sword that you can just shove in there and be like, ah, okay, it's good. That thing will dangle like a bitch when you walk. Oh, wow. I got Sway smile from the guaranteed 3-star ticket. Nice choice. There are any kind of parents giving away balloons, no amusement park employees popping balloons, no staff members greeting you with a welcoming song. Ah, okay, so it's not really a fun land.
혈기들 뿐이겠지. 뭐 혈기가 진짜 있긴 한 거였어?
한참 전에 도시의 별로 유명했다던 피피밤 몰라? 그게 엄청난 혈기였다는 소문이 자자했었는데.
그 소문이 진짜인지 아닌지 누가 알아? 뭐만 하면 살이 붙어서 사실 별거 아니었던 소문들이 얼마나 많은데.
Okay, Dallahan Heathcliff, calm down, man. Calm down.
소문. 핏빛밤이 얼마나 즐기고 처참할 정도로 강했는지 평생 모를 너희들은 감히 그렇게 입에 가볍게 올릴 자격이 없다.
What did he say? The last line I did not read. Your ignoramuses do not have the right to talk about that thing so lightly. Ah.
그래. 그곳에서 너희를 맞이하는 건 오로지 혈귀로 인해 피주머니로 변해버린 자들, 그리고 너희의 피로 갈증을 추리기 위해 이빨을 갈고 있는
아까 미처 전달을 다 못 드렸지만 라만차랜드를 이루고 있는 재료들은 인간의 혈액입니다. 약 200년 전의 것이죠.
혈귀는
So basically we're gonna fight vampires and their ghouls.
오로지 혈기들 뿐이라는 건 좀 마음에 드는군. 어중간한 놈들은 금세 쭉쭉 낮아빠질 테니까.
해결사들은 말투가 다 저래? 전에 이스도 호수에서 저렇게 말했던 것 같은데.
까딱하다가는 목숨이 날아가게 생긴 마당에 눈앞에 놈들이 태평하게 졸기나 하고 있으면 심성이 사나워지게 된다고요.
안 졸았어. 아까 어떤 새끼가 내 발에 있는 힘껏 밟아댔거든.
Who?
날씨가 좋네요 오늘.
Please tell me it wasn't Ismael. Oh, it was Sinclair who was stepping on his foot. Okay, at the rather forcible behest of Ismael, but I held my silence. The last thing I wanted was to have the two of them bickering again.
이어가자면 라만차랜드 안에서 약 6시간 정도가 지나면 퇴장을 알리는 음악이 나오기 시작할 거다. 이 또한 생존하여 돌아온 해결사들과 입장객에게서 나온 일관된 증언이지. 퇴장 음악이 들릴 때부터 30분 내외로 라만차랜드를 벗어나지 않으면 너희들은 다음 토벌이 열릴 때까지 라만차랜드에 갇혀버리게 된다. 사실상 혈기들과의 기약 없는 동침이지.
God damn, okay, so basically, hey, if you don't manage to get out of La Mancha Land for 30 minutes, well, prepare for you to actually keep fighting for like a whole week until it appears again. Yeah. Got a metal slab swinging like a pendulum casually. Yeah, she's now level 50 up type 4. We're on the same counter, but I'm on the final boss. Ooh, good. So Blood Red Knight was funny enough. I think back in Library of Ruin 9, she was a star of the city, the top threat. While Amanchaland is only urban nightmare. Ooh, nice. Still so sad that this way girl got only a 00 ID. Okay, really now. Still unbelievable a single person is more dangerous than an entire amusement park of vampires. Well, anime. That's anime for you. I'm gonna go eat a snack item and refresh myself. Minimum 15 minutes before I'll be back. See ya, Gio. We'll wait for you. Anime power skill bullshit. Yep, exactly. Sinclair, your world of darkness is showing. At this point, why having normal for a fighter when a single high-ranking person wipes a whole army by themselves? Yeah, true. And they need less to sustain themselves as well. She got 000's way, Ismael. Ah, she did? I hate this 30 minutes thing. It's always so unbelievable. Only if it was like 5 hours at least. Yep. Zway Sinclair is an unnamed Zway. Oh.
그때까지 살아남는 놈들이 있다면 말이지. 특정 놀이기구엔 실종자들이 탑승하고 있다고 증언 또한 있었습니다만 여러분이 신경 쓸 요소는 아닐 겁니다.
지금까지 파악된 증언들을 토대로 본다면 라만체랜드는 총 4개의 구역으로 나누어져 있다. 생존자들의 정보들을 통해 만든 지도를 보여주지. 현 시점에서 이 마지막 구역까지 진입한 자들은 아무도 없다. 단 1, 2, 3구역의 특정 장치를 모두 가동시켜야지만 마지막 구역에 입장이 가능하다는 것만 파악되었지.
So it's a gauntlet.
참고로 현재까지 가동되었던 장치는 1구역과 2구역뿐. 아직 3구역은 가동된 적이 없다.
아.
좋아. 우리들은 곧바로 3구역으로 달려가면 되는 건가?
Man, what is this, for those who come after bullshit?
아니, 모든 장치는 라만차랜드가 사라짐과 동시에 초기화된다.
즉 여기 있는 인원들을 나누어서 각각 1구역부터 3구역까지 입장을 해야 한다는 것입니다.
알았어. 각자 맡은 구역으로 간 후에 장치를 가동시키고 다 같이 마지막 구역에서 집결해야 한다는 거군. 1, 2, 3구역의 모든 장치를 가동했다는 전제 하에 말이야.
맞습니다. 라만차랜드 토벌의 핵심은 마지막 구역에 있지 않을까 추측하고 있죠.
Dragon Ball Z moment 5 minutes before the planet explodes, 10 whole episodes before it happens. Yep. Zway Smell isn't even seasonal, she's Thunder Fair. Sinclair is the seasonal one. Ah. I want to check these ideas actually after we're done. Why did you laugh?
그쪽에서 말하고 싶은 것이 있나?
재밌잖아요. 1, 2, 3구역의 모든 장치를 가동시켜야지만 마지막 구역이 개방된다는 규칙은 마치 놀이 같지 않나요? 라만차랜드를 토벌하러 오는 우리에게 의도적으로 조건을 세워주고 있는 것 같이.
우리가 혈귀들의 속내를 어떻게 알겠어? 날 때부터 악하게 태어난 족속들이니.
하나, 확인이 필요한 사항이 있다. 우리 협회는 토벌금을 목표로 온 것이 아닌 의뢰자의 구출을 위해 참여했다.
Man, the more I see it, the more yes, you were right. This very well could be the scabbard. My idea was better. Come on now, a detachable shield that actually doubles as a as a right leg guard. That would have been awesome. We went from awesome to ridiculous as shit by having this being the scabbard of this massive fucking greatsword. Can you imagine fucking Can you imagine fucking Guts having a scabbard in the hip? Oh. Anyway.
우리 협회라고 정없이 말하지 말고 쉔크 협회도 함께 말해줄래?
They're playing with us. Imagine fighting for your life and the enemies treat it as a game. Yep, PM really likes suits. They're wearing a suit beneath a full body armor. I mean, technically speaking, it is it's a modern day dystopia. Mixed up with fantasy as well as science fiction. So it's nice. It's nice to actually see that they are wearing a suit below the armor. Real nice, actually. Just wait till you see the certain character in Canon 9. I think Vin knows who I'm talking about. I think it's this way even have... I don't think this way even have scabbards. LARPing a LARPer eye. If you read this way Knight skills, these swords seem to be able to nullify the shock from the impact. Ooh. Interesting ability. Interesting. This way association is here to rescue our clients. Okay.
따라서 츠바이 협회와 쉔크 협회는 1, 2, 3구역으로 들어가 장치를 가동시킬 이유가 없는 상황이다.
여기에 대해서는 당신이 말해주는 게 정확하겠군.
그러죠. 이곳에 모인 여러분들은 각자 다양한 이유로 인해서 왔을 거라고 생각합니다. 따라서 저희 피사에서는 토벌 분배금이라는 것을 측정하여 라만차랜드 토벌에 각자가 얼만큼의 기여를 했는지를 계산한 후 지급할 예정입니다.
What is this like? This is like a participation reward, basically. They know what they were doing. Crap.
뭐 토벌이 무사히 된다는 가정에서겠지.
따라서 토벌이 목표가 아니신 분들은 그 정산에서 제외된다는 것만 유의해 주신다면 별도의 의뢰를 완수하러 구역을 이탈하셔도 문제는 없습니다. 하지만 정확히 어떤 내용의 의뢰인지 그 계약서의 사본을 제출해 주셔야 합니다.
확인했다. 회의가 끝나면 바로 제출토록 하지.
말 나온 김에 지금 이 자리에서 선포하지. 은근슬쩍 우리 사무소에 묻어가서 토벌금을 한탕 해보려는 놈들은 사냥 대상에 포함시킨다.
참고로 얘 진짜 한다며 하는 놈이야. 내가 못 말린다.
살벌하네요.
비록 돈이 걸려있는 의뢰이긴 하지만 더 이상의 실종자와 희생자들이 발생하지 않도록 하는 것이 우리의 궁극적인 목표다. 따라서 모두가 아낌없이 힘을 모아야 하는 작전이라는 걸 명심해 주도록.
Greater good that exists in your world? God damn. Okay.
가능하다면 협조하지.
If that's even possible, he says. Wow. They will increase casualties. These are the people who will just increase casualties for the fuck of it, actually. The Hannah fixer did not contradict him. She was the kind of person who wouldn't hesitate to put her foot down. She could have easily forced us into cooperating, but it seemed that she wouldn't keep us from infighting. If it did come to that. Don Quixote was the only one passionately nodding along to her advice.
각 구역으로 가는 조는 어떻게 편성할 계획이죠?
Xichun, Hongle's little sister, who's been listening quietly to the briefing, raised her hand with a question.
우리가 내부적으로 파악한 여러분들의 능력이나 잠재력, 소속별 인원을 토대로 적절하게 배치할 생각이다.
그럼 한 구역에 너무 많은 인원이 가는 건 피해야겠네요. 가령 우리 인원과 10명 이상의 떼거지 인원들이 섞인다던가.
너무 많은 인원이 한 구역에 다 몰리는 건 최대한 피할 생각이다.
쟤 너무 노골적인데.
딱히 저희 쪽에서도 같이 다니고 싶었던 건 아니지만
Fighting the yandere with yandere. Bravo, Sinclair.
더 이상 질문이 없다면 마지막으로
Yandere. Chundere,
각
excuse me.
구역에
Fighting the
나눌
Chundere
조를
with
짜서
Chundere.
여러분께 전달을
With Chunderism.
잠깐!
Fuck. Here we go. And I thought we were gonna... I thought we were gonna get out of this unscathed. Fuck. Every single fixer in the room whipped around to look at Don Quixote at her bellowing roar. Perhaps it was the sheer fervor in her voice, or perhaps they were simply annoyed by her asking that one last question when the boring briefing was almost over.
이거 제 환청이 아니라 진짜 돈키호테 씨 목소리인가요?
Ismael. We're gonna need, you know, some pills for the headache after this, that's for sure.
오야. 아 이제 진짜로 잠겼어.
어쩌면 지금이야말로 자는 척을 할 타이밍일지 몰라.
옛날 같았으면 직결 처분이었다.
Would have resulted in a summary execution back in the day. Ma'am, excuse me. Sorry for my, you know, my well, immature question here, but what the... Not immature, what's the word for it? Amateur, yeah, amateur question here, but what is summary execution? What do you mean by that?
무엇이죠?
제일 중요한 전달 사항이 빠진 것 같네만.
Huh?
그랬나요? 잠시만요.
Unless you began flipping through the briefing, flustered.
방문객들을 구조하는 작업은 언제 하게 되는 것인가? 스바이 협회분들과 쉔크 협회분들만으로는 방문객들의 구출이 다소 힘들 수 있을 것 같아서 말일세.
너 혹시 말이야 새로운 컨셉 뭐 그런 거?
Says the guy dressed like that, man. Oh my god.
아 신선하긴 하네. 물론 그런 걸 좋아하는 사람들도 있긴 하지. 유행은 조금 지나버렸지만 적어도 우리 시청자들은 좋아할 것 같진 않은걸.
다소 오해가 있는 듯하군. 우리의 목표는 방문객 전원 구출이 아니다. 보안상 자세히 말할 순 없지만 우리의 의뢰인은 특정 방문객의 생존을 확인하고 신병을 확보할 것을 요구했다.
Go.
그렇다면 나머지 사람들을 구출하는 역할은 누가 맡게 되는 것인가?
얘 진심인가?
어디서 온 놈들인데?
뭐야? 나도 좀 보자.
Hey! These guys are from... These guys are from Limbus Company! Man, what the fucking clowns! They're pointing us with their fingers. Jesus Christ. Man. Also, these swords aren't even sharp, but they are blunt. Nullify the shock of the impact on the user, as I imagine using blunt sword like that should have a very strong rebound effect. I feel like they are indeed sharp, but your opponent gets crushed before they have a chance to be cut. In all honesty, that's how actual greatswords did actually work. They were kinda sharp, but the main goal was to actually crush your fucking bones with it. Yes, that is actually a historical fact. I have searched that. Look, this guy also has arrows like our good old Sarah. Points to the treasure. It's a mimic chest. Alicia and Cesar should fuse together. What the fuck? Hey, Hanglug, are you accepting my family members? Kremlin noises. Yeah, bro forgot about the combat node. We all did by that point. I do remember. Oh, no. I did remember the combat node. I was just hoping it was not the other fixers. It's been 2 hours. We've done 2 nodes. I know. I'm having fun. What can I say? Wait, we still are on the dawn node. Military term for execution without judgment, I think. Would need to Google it. Oh. Okay. Fair. Only because Collider became sexist and they ended up being the most chilled person here. I guess. Passively dying inside his mouth. Yeah, the motherfucker believes in justice. Point and laugh. Exactly.
우리처럼 별도로 계약을 치르고 온 것이 아니라면 실종자 구출에 대한 보상금은 전단지들을 통해 확인해 보는 게 좋을 것 같군.
Actually, though, that would not actually be bad at all. As a matter of fact, you might even reap a bigger reward than the rest of the people who would actually, collaborate in this, that would collaborate in this, mission for the sake of, from the what was her association that actually did the commission here? The Hara Association. I cannot remember how they were called. If you grab like all the missing, all the missing persons flyers, and you actually rescue as many as possible, presuming they're still alive, highly likely you'll reap a bigger reward in the total from the people who will just cooperate for the sake of Hana's association. You know what I mean? That is a solid plan. But it is highly unlikely they have actually survived for that long, that's for sure. Oh, you don't have the money to pay for the flyer? Sorry, bud. I guess you are going back to the La Mancha land. Yep. It reminds me of that fucking meme, where it's basically... How is it, there are multiple similar memes like that, but basically what happens when you don't have the money to pay the fucking hitman right before the hit kind of bullshit, you know what I mean? Me waiting for this guy to finish the story so I could ask him to add my Limbus. Sorry, Hafumi. Sorry. As I said, I was having fun.
본인은 보상금에 대한 이야기를 하고 있는 게 아닐세. 이렇게 인원이 많은데 왜 구출하는 역할은 아무도 맡지 않은 것인가? 스파이 협회, 그대들은 당신의 방패라는 표어를...
She doesn't have a shield, it's a scabbard.
방패긴 방패지.
He doesn't have a shield either.
정식으로 의뢰를 신청한 자에게만 세워지는 철의 방패.
Poor Kyoto sees her dream ending. Oh my god. Dream ending. Now it clicked. Dream ending right before her eyes.
해결사는 고작 돈의 흐름으로 목숨을 저울질하진 않아야 하지 않나? 대체 언제부터 협회 해결사들이 이렇게 전락되었는가?
못 들어주겠군. 지금 내가 누군지는 알고 그런 소리를.
알고 있네, 까미우군. 쉔크협회 3가 소속 해결사 월간 잡지에도 꾸준히 게재되는 자. 현재 같이 저녁을 먹고 싶은 해결사의 7위.
잘 알고 있네. 잠깐. 고작 7이야?
He knows who you are better than you.
뭐 그건 그렇다 치고. 그래.
He knows who you are better than
알고
you.
있겠지. 우리 쉔크 협회는 할 말이 있을 때 단순히 입으로 나불거리진 않아. 정식적으로 결투를 신청하지. 목숨을 걸고.
그렇다면
Duel to the death. Wow.
결투에서 이긴다면 본인의 말을 진정으로 들어주는 것인가?
뭐?
만약 본인이 승리한다면 본인을 도와 실종자들을 구출할 것을 맹세할 수 있는지 묻는 것일세.
그럼 네 말은 나한테
No. Oh, come on, Dante!
이 돈키호테! 신념에 따라 그대에게 결투를 신청하겠네!
He said no and she said yes anyway, okay. Fair. Things were quickly starting to spiral out of control. Almost panicking, I glanced towards Virgilius. Yeah. Dante, I actually like where this is going, yes. But I couldn't read his expression. He was simply staring at us in the inscrutable silence. In that inscrutable silence. Sometimes less effort is more money. It is. Average collider stream. Hey, they do know me as the king of... No, actually, I am known as the king of scuff, yes. But I'm also known as the master, staller. Credit card declines. I guess you're going back to La Mancha. Swims the victim with a great sword back into La Mancha land. The king of scuff. Yep. I am still waiting to take that. I'm still waiting on challenging Amalie on that one, and the master of stalling. Yep. Silence that almost felt like warmth. Somehow I found myself getting more intimidated by this than outright anger.
일단 브리핑은 이걸로 마치는 걸로 하겠습니다.
Are you finished reading Virgilius' story? No. And I really didn't want, to waste much time, considering the fact that I do have very limited, as of late.
지금까지의 경험상 제지하는 것은 불가능할 듯 보인다. 동공이 평소보다 확장되어 있고 미간을 잔뜩 찌푸린 것으로 봐서는 어떤 말을 하든 소용없을 가능성이 높아 보이기 때문이다.
So she's lost it.
단테, 공터에서의 전투는 보는 눈이 적어서 말하지 않았습니다만 지금처럼 해결사들의 시선이 몰린 상황에서 소득 없는 전투를 위해 시계를 공개적으로 돌리는 것은 추천드리지 않습니다.
Oh, true.
또한 다른 세계의 인격을 가져오는 것, 에고의 사용 또한 마찬가지입니다.
Oh, shit. So in order to not expose our trap cards, we cannot have Don Quixote. Well, yeah, but it's not like we won't be using them once we get inside, right? I don't see what's wrong with... Just as I was trying to convince Faust otherwise, Don Quixote stepped in and resolutely shook her head.
아니, 필요 없으니 걱정 마시게.
What? Seriously?
싱크 협회의 결투는 정정당당해야 하는 법. 처음부터 본인은 신성한 결투에 관리자 나리의 힘을 빌릴 생각은 없었다네.
좋아. 주위에 내 팬들이 없다는 게 조금 아쉽긴 하지만 여기에 모인 사람들 누군가는
You can record it and upload it on a video later. Look at me how I'm kicking that, fixer wannabe's ass. In 4K.
내 온정을 담아 장갑은 던지지 않도록 하지. 무기를 뽑아라, 내 송이.
Alright. Come on, Quixote can do this. Quixote can kick ass. I believe in her. Hi, Naomi. Alright then. Well, it's 1v1. What are you? Sing Session 3 Camille. Alez. Actually, it's Ale, I think. Without the Z, but that's okay. Passives. Casual opportunity. If the unit speed is faster than the target, gain 1 pierce. Heal 7 SP. Gain haste. Visually breathing. Okay. Use salute if the target is staggered. Crap. Focused attack. When using skill against the same slot, this unit successfully hits the last turn. Again, the following effect based on the slot. When it returns, it hits the slot and says that the unit failed to attack last turn. Huh. Neutral. Well, good luck. This is the... By the way, I think this is the first time I see Quixote, fight on her base ID, by the way.
출진이다!
Come on, Kyoto, come on. Nice. Fuck. Okay. Struggling. Shit. And I cannot use ego. Ego, I mean... Yes, ego, actually, yeah. Oh, we do be... You know what? I have a better idea. We're gonna have to take one of these. Which one, though? You know what? Yeah. Let's go for the careful approach here. Yeah, that's I think good. Good luck, Collider. Yeah, remember evade. Surely we can dodge those. Evade trust. We can evade? Wait a minute. Should we evade? We can have an offset. More like it, no? Will the offset actually work, or? Hi, Solonar. Welcome to the stream. Camille would do a 67 non-ironically. I actually, you know what? You're right about that. I agree on that one. Yes, it works. Okay.
출진이다!
Fuck. 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 No! Kyoto, no! Oh, come on! Bullshit!
이까지 상처로는 본인을 굴복시킬 수 없다네.
Yeah, we cannot turn the clock. If she dies. That was definitely more than just a light wound. It was outright crippling, if not fatal. Camille wasn't all talk after all. He moved at an impressive speed and precision, living up to his boasts. I couldn't bear to look at Don Quixote squirm in pain, but turning the clock here would leave an even greater wound in her heart.
아직 끝나지 않았다네.
It's scripted. I knew it was scripted. I was just hoping that it didn't end like that. You know what I mean? Baited fail. I know. I didn't fall for the bait. It would make sense that it's a story bit, but again, I was hoping for that not to be its ending.
더 상대하기도 아까운 자군. 이런 싸움이 소문나면 괜히 내 이미지만 망가지겠어.
그만해라, 까미오. 만인의 안전을 바라는 것이 잘못된 생각은 아니지 않나.
상대를 못 가리고 버튼 소리를 짓거리는 것은 고쳐야 마땅하지. 해결사가 어쩌고 나불대다니. 언제부터 해결사가?
소라는 여기까지 하도록 할까? 라만차랜드에 진입하기 전에 쓸데없이 힘을 빼놓는 건 피하고 싶군.
Collider, quick question. Hit me. And another question. I'd like to ask. Yeah, go for it. Wait a minute. You have Abner Blossom Faust with her ego? No. I'm pretty sure I don't. Definitely not the ego. I'm not sure if I have Ardor Blossom Faust yet. Oh, you were asking V. Sorry, excuse me. That wasn't a question directed by me. To me. Sorry for that. Missing CC egos. All that to have all egos at threat spin 4. If one of your sinners tab disappears and there is no text, the sinner is gone. Would that what would you do, Collider? One of the tab. That reminds me of fuck. That reminds me of Fate Grand Order, some shit. What would I do? I mean, if there's something I can do, I will most definitely do it. in order for that to not happen. But you know, that's the thing, you know. If you think about it, if that happens, that means that it's not something that you could do much about. Yeah.
더 이상 힘겨루기를 이어간다면 내가 직접 제재를 하겠다.
약 1시간 정도가 남았군요. 1시간 후에는 언제 라만차랜드가 나타날지 모르니 팀마다 모여 계셔 주시는 게 안전할 거예요.
The momentary kerfuffle came to a close thanks to the Han Association's intervention. And only silence and occasional groans of pain from Don Quixote filled the empty lot. Let's get back inside. I can't turn my clock in front of so many people. This is sad. Well, I do have time for just one more node. Unfortunately, I ran out of time.
끝나지 않았다네.
Man, it says victory, but it 100% said, you know, it 100% said defeat. It's not the end. It isn't. Of the excellent dialogue in which our exceptional informant LCD department has passed intel to us in our second communication.
주변 구경이라도 가볼까?
Oh yeah, Hafum. Wait a minute. I guess I am. Wait a minute. I forgot to do that real quick, and I will keep forgetting if I don't, you know, if I don't do it. So let me skip, but then we're gonna go back to that. Welcome back, Gio. Welcome back. There we go. Give me a sec.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍.
Here, and oh, more friends. Yippee. And wait a minute. Where do I go in order to actually send? I have forgotten that.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍
No.
자두는 것이 좋습니다.
No. Add. There we go. There we go. There you have it. Thanks, half of me. Glad to have you.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려.
Anyway, back to the node. Nope, wrong node. This node. Have you tested the syncing team already? Yes, I have on.
주변 구경이라도 가볼까?
I have done that on, you know, on the mirror worlds, yeah, and mirror worlds, in the mirror dungeons, and yeah, it actually does wonders. Thanks for the help. Turns out I don't really like chocolate on strawberries. Well, I like chocolate with strawberry feeling though. So you didn't finish it. Remember seeing a video where someone used W called Faust on Bleed Team. Yeah, I see. After nervously looking around the room, Rhodia tried to leave the tent, but Virgilius stopped her.
남아 있어라. 마지막 전달 사항이 있으니.
교육 같은 건 좀 끝나고 해도 되지 않겠냐? 꼬맹이가 사고 친 건 맞지만 그래도 별일 없었잖아.
Man, Heathcliff cares. Character development, baby.
회사 측에서 제공할 단독 정보가 있어서 남으라고 했을 뿐이다.
붉은 시선 날이 아까는
문제 삼지 않을 테니 조용히 듣기나 하도록.
Man, But I would like to believe that Virgilius actually has come to understand Kyoto more. And he actually genuinely does feel a little bit bad for her. I certainly do. So I would like to believe that Virgilius does reflect me.
붉은 특색이시여. 본인은 언제나 그대에게만 충정을 바칠 것을 맹세하겠네.
Yeah, calm down. Virgilius produced a small tablet and began loading something up on its screen.
우리에게 정보를 제공해 줄 자는 현재 일신상의 사정으로 이 자리엔 함께할 수 없는 상황이다. 불가피하게 기기를 활용해서 전달할 수밖에 없다는 점 양해 바란다누군.
Wait a minute, is she the girl with the, you know, from before that we thought she died, but she didn't die again?
들리나?
아까는 공식적으로 허가가 된 영상이 아니면 모두
Look at that mugging face, goddamn. What the fuck? She really gives another meme face right here.
물론 허가는 받았다. 뿐만 아니라 이 장소에서 들려오는 모든 참가자의 대화는 비사에서 녹음하고 있지.
My wife incoming. Yeah.
그 정도면 녹음이 아니라 도청 아닌가?
Heathcliff's been caring. He's just a tough guy, Tsundere. I agree. Virgilius, stop mewing. He's really going for, yeah. He's really actually going hard on it.
물론 그쪽에서 대가 없이 제공한 호의는 아니다. 라만 차렌드를 만든 원흉을 잡아오는 것과 관련이 있는 정보라는 것을 설득해야 했지.
Don't remember the bit, Garnet.
limbuscompany LCD 부서의 현장 추리 팀장 모제스라고 한다. 오래전부터 뒤틀린 현상에 대해 추적하고 정보를 수집했었지. 그리고
What? Excuse me? LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader Moses. Why is everyone having, you know, Greco-Roman names? No, actually, no, wait a minute. Yeah, Moses may be common here, but it's not actually a Greek or Roman name now that I think about it, right? Wait a minute, what kind of a... Now I'm curious, wait a minute, give me a sec. Hebrew name, yeah. Right. That reminds me, we did have a quick call with someone from the LCD back when. She had a pretty bubbly personality, I think, and her name was...
나도 있어 나도. 오랜만 에즈라야.
Not her, come on! That's who you were talking about. Just rechecked and realized that you didn't add me yet, but just input my UID into the search bar and leave. I'll continue waiting until you finish the story now. Man, sorry for that, man. How can I... Man, I had one job. How did I botch it like that? Well, don't worry, have for me. I have it copied. I'll have your UID copied. I will just go ahead and paste it. These peeps are from a different series of comics, not Leviathan, but one of the other ones. Okay. Hopefully I'll find them. I'll find them. I'll get to know them once I progress more. Show me Moses, that one weird VTuber. Yeah, hack from Yield My Flesh Intervallo. I see. She's in Greek is just actually... She's just actually a Moses. Yeah, I can see it.
너희 혈기들 잡으러 간다며. 탐정님 아니 팀장님의 조언도 없이 그냥 갈 셈이었어? 아, 우리 팀장님은 말이지. 왕년에 혈기들을 여러 상대하고 다니시기도 했어.
Man, this is the same girl who's like, he sounds like a clock.
말씀 좀 해주세요, 팀장님. 그때만 화리릭 하고.
그래, 일전에는 혈비들에 대해서도 연구하고 상대해본 적이 있었다. 그때 나는 혈비 중 장로, 그러니까 제1권속과도 만난 적이 있었지.
Golden Retrievers here, yeah. Man, this is sea parting. Ezra. Yep. The puppy girls here.
제1권속이면 저번에 만난 게 제6권속 그리고 제7권속이었으니까.
뭐 그날의 자세한 얘기까지 하기에는 이야기가 길어지니 생략하도록 하지.
일권속을 처치했는가?
그럴 리가.
팀장님이 봐준 거야, 봐준 거.
정확히는 그자가 나를 봐줬다고 보는 게 더 올바르겠지. 너희들이 상상하고 있는 것처럼 피비린내가 날 일은 벌어지지 않았다.
Bloodfin took mercy on me. Wow.
오히려 그자는 내게 의자를 내어주었고 우리는 길지 않은 시간 동안 대화를 나누었지.
Is this actually like references to something that I should know if I knew more about the P Moon universe? I got the Otis ego from MD. Nice, Geo. Pharaoh after all the Israel left Egypt after the 10 plagues. Show me Moses. Why almost every blonde woman in PM verse is just Rhodia adjacent? I mean, why not?
뭐? 혈기놈이 뭘 내줬다고? 그걸 믿으라고 하는 소리냐?
야마, 너 팀장님한테 무슨 말버릇이야?
I got contemporary Ryoshu from a pool. Bravo, Gio. Bravo. Might be stuff from Distortion Detective stuff. I haven't read it yet. I see. That's why she was about to call her detective, huh? Yeah.
그다지 유쾌하지 않을 거라는 건 알고 있다. 하지만 적어도 그자를 포함한 일부 혈기들은 인간과 갈등 없는 평온한 나날을 보내는 걸 원하고 있었어. 나는 그때까지만 해도 혈기들은 지금까지 봐온 뒤틀림과 동일한 존재라고 단언했다. 그때 내게 보인 피로 일렁이고 찬란히 눈동자는 뒤틀림과 유사하다 생각했으니까. 그제는 내 말을 부정도 긍정도 하지 않더군. 하지만 정정하고 싶군. 혈기는 단순히 뒤틀림 현상으로만 해석할 수 있는 존재가 아니다. 그 본질은 뒤틀림과 유사하지만 결과적으로는 뒤틀림이 아니었다. 우리는 뒤틀림을 해결하듯 혈기를 풀어내려다 실패했지. 그 근원에 대해서는 따로 연구를 진행 중에 있다.
연구를 진행 중이라면 일반적으로 알려지지 않은 정보를 우리에게 제공할 수 있다는 뜻이겠군.
그런 셈이지.
I noticed on the video feed that Moses intently yet briefly stared at Otis before continuing with her briefing. Yeah, you were dazzled by her presence too, huh? Yeah, I know, she's something. Maybe they knew each other from somewhere. Wait, what?
아침 이야기가 나왔으니 백야와 흑주 이후
Wait, you know Otis?
뒤틀림으로 발생하는 혈기가 아닌 너희가 조회한 제대로 된 혈기의 기준에서 권속을 설명하지.
Is Otis in the Distortion Detective, mayhaps? Yeah, that point won't be the last time you hear about it. Okay then. Yeah, Collider, don't forget some memes. I'll keep it in mind. Hag to hag communication. Oh, come on. Point is that we can learn about kindred of two world things, those in the same vein as the one you already counted. I'm not talking about the ones that we face and still have the white knights and dark days and stuff like that.
태초에 혈기는 강력한 힘을 가지고 수많은 사람을 권속으로 만들었다고 전해지지만 그렇게 탄생한 제1권속부터는 긴 생애 동안 단 2명의 권속밖에 만들지 못한다.
가족을 무분별하게 만드는 건 있을 수 없는 일이어서 그렇대. 이거 내가 그린 거야. 잘 그렸지?
하긴 카세트라는 녀석 샤샤를 권속으로 만든 걸 꽤 아까워하는 눈치였지.
어디서부터 지적해야 할지 파우스트도 쉽게 알 수 없는 발언이네요.
이렇게 만들어진 혈기를 하위 권속, 권속을 만든 혈기는 상위 권속이라고 부르지. 권속 앞에 붙는 숫자가 하나씩 오를 때마다 유의미할 정도로 힘과 능력의 차이가 나는 경우가 많다.
많다라는 건 그렇지 않은 경우도 있다는 것으로 들린다.
Wait a minute. We had said that... Oh no. We had said that Quixote is second generation, right? So that means that one of the two was actually Quixote, right? Yeah. And if they appeared about 200 years ago, that means that Quixote is, as a matter of fact, approximately 200 years old. And then we call Utis a hag. Okay then, I see how it is. Okay then. I don't want to hear anything about hag jokes anymore when it comes to Utis, okay? The plot thickens, doesn't it? I did assume that she actually, you know, being a second generation and all was a big deal, but I didn't anticipate that the massive, the massive time gap over there. Might be on something. All right, so that basically means that Quixote has to answer to someone, and she also has a sibling. In a sense. The real question is, who has she embraced? Because that would actually be... Oh no. Oh no. Wouldn't you like to know? I would. Guess you'll have to read it out to find out. I will, eventually. Oh, this is the biggest hag. No, not anymore. This is why we don't talk about Dawn's age and gaslight that she's in her 20s, because her true age is a spoiler. Makes sense, and it's a good thing that the community does that, including the fact that, hey, she doesn't look like a, like an old person at all, as a matter of fact. We can call Dawn mommy now. Call her however you want. There's the very original progenitor who made the first kindreds. Unlike the first kindreds and the progenitor, Dawn is the child of one of the first kindreds. Okay, so wait a minute. So the progenitor is actually the number one. The first kindreds are these two, and Quixote is the second kindred. So she's one of those, not those. So that means that she has 3 other siblings, not one. Okay then. Noted. Uti still looks older. That doesn't mean anything anymore. Actually doesn't.
정확히 들었어. 뒤틀림이 제각각이듯 혈기도... 나머지는 팀장님이 설명해 줄 거야.
혈기 또한 상위 권속에 따라 능력이 제각각이기 때문이다. 하지만 반란은 대체로 불가능하지. 물리적으로는 가능하지만 심리적인 거부감이 상상 이상으로 크기 때문에.
부모 자식처럼 말인가?
그래. 위아래로 어버이나 자식이라 서로를 부르는 걸 보면 비유가 아니라 상위 권속과 하위 권속의 관계는 부모를 따르는 자식과 동일하다. 그래서 그런 반란을 배륜이라고 받아들인다더군. 피를 가장 중요한 가치로 생각하게 되듯이 거스를 수 없는 가족이라는 개념도 새로 더 씌워지는 거다. 머릿속에서 도덕적 가치 판단의 기준이 완전히 새롭게 정립되는 거지.
Oh wow.
제일 아래에 있는 피주머니들도 그래서
그들은 다르다. 피주머니와 혈기는 가족 같은 따스한 말을 붙일 수도 없는 관계지. 권속이 되지 못한 찌꺼기. 피를 보충하기 위한 휴대용 식량. 딱 그 정도의 위치다.
Brother. I never really liked vampire stories because of all the blood-related shit. So, yeah.
팀장님, 아니 팀장님, 그 얘기도 해주세요. 왜 제가 그것들 모가지를 확 꺾어버린 다음에 물속에 첨벙하고.
그래. 혈기들은 물에 대해 극도로 공포심을 가지고 있다. 실제로 물에 접촉하여 물리적인 피해를 받는 것은 아니지만 모든 혈기는 물을 두려워하더군.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So she does. Oh my god. Fuck. No. Oh no. So not only she doesn't actually take off her shoes, but oh no. Fuck. Oh. Oh, give me a moment. I need some time to rebound from that. Oh no. No wonder I took a 10-day break after the end of the previous intervallo, huh? That stink was indeed strong. Afraid of water. Remember what Don said that the guy on the train did the cardinal scene? I don't remember the term, but yeah, I do remember he said something along those lines. Counterpoint, she wasn't scared of the beach or the Great Lake. That doesn't mean she dipped herself into the water. That doesn't mean she dipped herself into the water. Yeah. Imagine a park full of them. Oh my god. Oh, brother. You can't defend Don Naomi. She didn't clear her shoes, remember? Yeah, the real reason Cassetti died is that he got an infection so bad from biting Don, he exploded. True. They just said it in the chat. Yeah, they talked about it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So here's the thing. Progenitor is... Wait a minute, I didn't read that. Progenitor is number one. Progenitor can make as many first kindreds as they want. The kindreds after that are limited to lesser kindreds per person. I see. So basically, Cassetti, unbeknownst to him, hurting Quixote actually is what caused that... caused him to commit the sin, right? Am I getting this right? That's why he begged on his knees after that. Is that it? He committed the cardinal sin by actually harming Don Quixote. Wow.
뭐라? 그럼 물을 잔뜩 들고 가면 쉽게 처리할 수 있는 거 아니야?
물론 너희들이 곧 방문할 혈기들만의 공간에선 물은 있지도 않겠지만
You can use the you know you can actually treat you can actually treat you can actually treat Don Quixote now as a puppy. Actually, like you can actually have this like this, how do you call it in English? This Ajax, mechanism full of water and just spray them with them. Every time she's about to actually do something stupid, you're like, down, Don Quixote, down. And you spray her there with a,
뒤에 받을 수 있는 차지가 된다는 건 기쁜 일이지.
Smells so bad, liquefied cassette. Goddamn. Kindreds can't feed off kindreds higher than them. It was a lower kindred trying to take the blood of the higher one. Yep. Feed, hurt, go against. Yep. Makes sense. Glad to know there's someone else out there who understands this particular sensation. So, man, now I'm really intrigued about learning what Distortion Detective is all about. So you are the detective, huh? She's the protagonist of that series, I would like to imagine, right?
언젠가 실제로 보게 된 날이 오면 좋겠어.
아쉽다. 우리도 갔으면 진짜 재밌었을 텐데. 거기 해결사들은 누구 왔어? 아까 들으니까 그 재수없는 까미오놈도 간다는 것 같던데. 만나면 나 대신 뒤통수 한 번만 까주라. 그 자식 방송하는 곳에서 한 방 먹여주려고 했는데 날 차단했단 말이야.
Ezra, you're a fucking real one for that. God damn. But about the kick-ass unfortunately, yeah, no, we got kicked. We got kicked in the ass by him.
이미 우리 쪽이 까였어.
Yep.
됐어. 그거 단단히 막고 있으라고 했잖아.
저쪽도 뭔가 심상치 않은 일을 하고 있나 보.
모제스, 당신은 이쯤으로 하시죠.
그러지.
뭐 더 말해줄 거 없어?
상위 권속 중에는 물에 대한 공포심을 이겨낸 혈기도 있다더군. 피는 언젠가 물보다 진해지는 법이지. 그 외에는 따로 말해줄 건
Blood eventually does get thicker than water. Once I heard that some kindreds higher up in the bloodstream have overcome their fear of water. I see. Now me. Maybe you have a chance here. Maybe you were having a point there with with a Great Lake and such. Yeah.
이걸 말해두는 편이 좋겠군. 그들은 너희의 생각보다 피에 대해서 더욱 절실하다.
뭐야?
Wow.
그게?
They can go above peril. They can go completely savage. With her last words, which left us wondering what they were supposed to mean, the call dropped. Interesting. Remember, irrational fears can be overcome. No, the Dawn slander is now no. There is a benefit in the doubt there. Like, there's a benefit of the, we have, there is some doubt. There is some doubt. There is some doubt there. Would you look at that? I spent 3 hours on stream for only 20. Yeah.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면
Welcome to a World
일찍
Collider
자두는 것이
stream.
좋습니다.
Stalling is my specialty. Yes, it is. Yep, it is my specialty, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Such wonders he sang and has salt on the banner. Wow. Me when I have 3 skill. Thank you, Hafumi. Thank you so much. We said it this time. It's clear. It's in the clear. Me when I have 3 skill 3s and one's activated as a result of an ally unit. Yeah, we did 1 combat node. 2 combat. Wait, was it 2 or was it 1?
내일도 좋은
I think it was 2. No, we had finished this one and we started from this one. Yeah, you're right. We did only one combat node. Hey, to be honest, it only shows how entertaining the writing is.
일찍 자두는
It's in the benefit of Limbus Company to actually stall so long on so little nodes. Do you have something against my Mersault banner? That was your Mersault banner? No, I don't have something against your Mersault banner. I have something about you talking about Yisang and showing Mersault. If that was actually you, Naomi. Anyway, what would you do if you were forced to friend if the condition of the picture being middle Sinclair was fulfilled? I wouldn't mind. Also, man, I have to mention, I like the little chibis actually moving. By the way, I wanna check what you guys have written. I have a feeling that Gregor won't last long. This is still a very good one. It's you're the beast of this forest. Such wonders. This is blasphemy. To talk about Yisang and have Mersault on the screen, blasphemy, pure blasphemy. Let the void bear you. Don't bother coming along if you don't have the beepers. Till there is no more feed left on the colony. I'll fire you. Wait, I'll fire into you. Vroom vroom. That cannot be failed. Man, I love the quotes all the time. So yeah, Jinx, have a good rest. Banner review stream when? I guess we can do it right now since I am in the mood for it, and then I can call it a day. Collider April Fools is soon, and don't forget Discord memes. I will not forget the Discord memes. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's actually read the read the banners, and then let's then let's go see the Discord memes. No, wait a minute. No no, but Y096 is me. Okay, wait a minute. Do I not have you, Gio? I thought I had you. I don't have you on the. How? What? There's no way. Wait. Pause. Oh, come on. Find it. Certs. Gaze beats rock. Nice. How do I not have you? I thought I had you. What the? What? That took me by surprise. Right then, ready to scissors. Man, what kind of Yuri have you been reading, man? The dream of myself grounded to dust shall at last scatter and meet annihilation. Okay. Such wondrous Mersault. Now, you see, now that is a... Now that's a guy... That right there, blasphemy. That right here, Giga Chad. Such wondrous Sinclair. Also Giga Chad, because he has the ego of Sinclair. And Kefalin. Yep, the strange anchor isn't nearly enough to hold my chicken. Get back. This is one of the really funny ones. Harmony. Till there's no more feed left on the sea. I don't think there is nothing wrong with the wishing ice cream for everyone. Actually, real. Such wondrous ice cream. You see, that is actually possible because it's all about the ice cream here. Was it sweet? Your whole juvenile dream. Nice. I thought it said actually ice cream again because I read the ream at the end. Was it sweet? Your hollow juvenile ice cream. Focus on the tip of my emo bar. Hemo bar? Nice. Such wondrous Limbus company. Yep. The creamer seems quite attractive to me. Wait a minute. What kind of an ID for what kind of ID for Don Quixote is this? Actually, the glasses kind of quite the swag with the glasses. Shut your eyes now, except the head of heaven. Me and Kefalin, yep. What is it, Naomi? What does it say? Sing South, I think I'm a LARPer. Yeah. Oh, that's the Sing South. Okay. I see. Who beats rock? Good question. I have a lot of funny ideas, and you might like Wild Hunt with coffin rampages. Well, I mean, I do have actually Wild Hunt Heathcliff, but you know what? I still haven't capped on level 60, so if I ever need a stronger unit, I could do that. Talking about Creamer while she's melting a sword. Speak fair. Wait a minute. Which one was that? Which one was that? Because I didn't check the image. Wait. It wasn't up here. It was more down, right? Yeah. I missed it. I cannot find it. I wanted to see the image. I'm still gunning in my friend account and didn't accept yet. That's okay, man. That's okay. I want to eat meat. Okay, calm down, bro. Jesus Christ. Such wondrous unsolicited advice. Right there, left, just up one. Just up one. Oh, this one. Oh, this sword. Oh, I didn't realize that this was actually a sword melting. The creamer is quite attractive to me. The guy actually gets the handjob of a lifetime. Liquor penance, all of it to no avail. I shall treasure this chance, so as not to cast shame upon the dream my master has imparted onto me. Nice. Such wondrous unsolicited advice. Oi, good more of this smile. It's Pick. This guy, who is this? Can't remember who this is, but they have had this actually for a long time. And you know what? Might as well they could keep it, because it's perfect. Sinclair, I need some Sinclair. Betrayal. Man, this guy actually is trying to send some message here, and I don't like it. This idea right here, I genuinely believe that it was not actually... I genuinely believe that this was not canon until I realized that I'm actually playing the game officially. Also, goddamn, this is from the Arknights collab. Face this. Oh, man. Fuck, Rhodes Island, man. This actually hurts now that I have also started playing Enfield on top of that. Anyway, what was I talking? Oh yeah, I was talking about this idea. This idea is criminal. This idea is just criminal. That's all I'm saying. It actually looks like an... Should I say it? You know what? Might as well say it. She does actually look like an... Like one of those, you know, red light district ladies, you know. That's me, the Utis one, I mean. With a betrayal. Good. Why are you going against me, looking to get screwed? Man, this guy knows what he's knows what he's presenting here. Then I choose to rise with this nightmare instead. Nightmare. Wait, now nightmare has a double meaning to me. The second anniversary with actually the chip is it's nice. Actually having Don Quixote and saying nightmare instead actually oh man, it's the threat levels. The Backstreet's Nightmare bullshit, you know? This actually has the double meaning now that I realize. Kim Jong-un got mad people hated on wetsuits Ismail and doubled down with cleavage Ismail. This is good. You guys ate very well. A fire to you, discharge that cannot be filled. Yep. Nay, prescript words cannot be trusted. It's you are the gaze of this forest. What a short-lived Sinclair this is. Bro, that's a low blow. Call me time, if you please. Sure, bro.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍 자두는 것이 좋습니다.
Anyway, oh yeah, memes. That's right, we also have memes before we go. Give me a moment, I need to blow my nose, excuse me. Okay, give me a sec now. I'm gonna have to go to the sanatorium. Today's meals are a bit different, but I made this. Okay, we have... Wait a minute. What did you make? Wait.
관리자님.
Wait.
전투 능력도 변변찮으신데 혼자 다니는 건 위험합니다.
I need to turn down the volume on this. There we go. Now I need to open up Discord. Now I need to go to screen, and now I'm gonna have to use methods when you don't do 4 mirror dungeons a day. You know, this could be applied for literally every, toxic community, actually, if you think about it. The short-lived Sinclair is a double joke, as he basically shoots himself when failing a mirror dungeon check or losing a fight. Oh, I see. Limbus veterans would hate me. Actually, same here, but technically speaking, I'm still, I'm still kind of new here. Who drains the manager the best? What the actual bullshit is this? Oh, fuck off! I don't even use this brand. Well, you know what? Let me open up. There we go. That would be easier. Yeah, there we go. Let me skip the ad real quick for you guys. We don't do ads here. You know what? It's only 4 minutes. Might as well. I'm curious.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the top 6 Limbus company sinners that could drain the manager.
And here's the real question. Why not all 12?
Oh, Ishmael. She's being placed so low because she doesn't have any experience in the field. But we all know how much she loves her books and pamphlets. So if we gave her the right one, let's just say she'll be able to concoct her own ravishing poisons.
Man. You don't have to make it as weird as possible, bro. You can just get down to,
now, much like Ishmael,
get down
Boss
to...
doesn't have any experience in the art of draining, but she does have the Gesellshafter. She has the shaft. So, what if she asks one of the Fausts to help her out? And since
actually
Faust is genius, what if she's a quick learner in the field, and I know two big reasons why she'll be a fast
Put
learner.
Otis leg massage on YouTube, but we have seen that before. Top 1 result, he's just that skilled
in the art of training. She does have a kid after all, and she seems to have deep understanding of human anatomy. So what's stopping her from pinpointing all the weak spots on a person's body, the manager's body, and just stimulating them so much that the manager immediately busts? And what's stopping her from doing it 24/7? Oh,
here's the great question.
I'm gonna get drained.
Here's the great question. Do you actually believe you will actually have balls after it? Like, Ryoshi is the kind of person who will actually do the. She will send you to heaven, and then she will tell you, check your balls, and you know exactly what's coming after that.
Rhodia is a very hungry girl, so I'm sure she can take a manager who's been backed up for weeks, months, and I know two very big reasons why she'll be very.
Why is this angel chick actually holding a gun?
Very good at training the manager.
Oh man. Oh my god.
She be so bratty?
Man, he does it on purpose to make. He wants to make it weird.
If she'll leave me shriveled up and limp, this brat needs my correction session.
Okay, here comes the real stuff, though. Here comes the real stuff.
Otis will do anything that the manager orders her to do. So if she was ordered to drain the manager, she would drain the manager lovingly. Her womb may be dry, but her experiences, and most importantly, her technique in the act of draining, overshadows that fact tenfold. And I'm sure that her being the one with the most life experiences will edge her out in this competition. But should be even better if she took one of Saya's magic potions.
Hey! She was number one after all.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe
she was number one after all.
For more of this content.
Hey, there's that. What is it? Limbus fans when they roll tails. Actually, yes. Yes. Now this is... This is probably the most accurate one. Wow. Well, here we are. At the end of the stream, finally. That video at the end really didn't have to be as creepy, but hey, fair is fair. At the very least, we gained the insight that yes, Utis is the number one in everything. Not that there was a doubt about it, but now there is no doubt about it either. Like, you cannot even, you know, object about it anymore. Yeah, it's just how it is. I added you. Good. Thanks, Hafumi. I'm going to play HID CQB Close Quarters Battle Game Door Kickers 2, where I will command a team of soldiers to defeat terrorists in game. Good. I'm gonna go play Line of Duty. It's Blue Archive characters. Oh, well, I haven't bothered with Blue Archive at all. Gunnar Faust exists for a reason. If we talk all 12, it would be either Mosholt or Utis. Yeah, I think we do agree that Utis and Utis is number one on the women's side, and Mosholt is the number one on men's side. We can agree on that one, don't we? I was thinking the top 6 singers would just be the male ones. You know what? That could have been a possibility, actually. Yes. So much for the culture talk, collider. Hey, look, I can, you know, I have some boundaries, okay? I do not like it when it gets too creepy. I do it my way. She only was cause Masot wasn't there. No, I wouldn't like compare it like that, like a unisex kind of thing. No, I would still actually just, you know, stick to my ground and be like, okay, you know what? Number one for the girls is Jutis, well, number one for the men is Masot. How about that? Oh, gooning a platform Faust. Oh no. Blue Archive, the game where they give you a big titty girls, then drops the lore bomb that they are underage to catch people out. They actually do that? Collider, there's one more meme. Man, I'm not gonna get any sleep at all if there is one more meme. Ah, okay, it's just a picture. Okay, fair is fair. We have time for that. We have time for that. We have time for that. Excuse me for judging too quickly. Please don't reserve it yet. Just want to see how it turns out. What the fuck is... It's cigarettes! Don't reverse it yet. Oh my god, that is so good. Wait a minute, her sword can... Her sword is actually a flaming sword? What the fuck? Oh. Mirror dungeon meme. Oh. Okay, if it's a small one, fair. I genuinely believe that because of the slash, it would have been, you know, I am the storm that it's approaching meme. But fair enough. Fair enough. That was okay too. Someone should do it though. It's a wasted opportunity. Cigarettes. Yeah, there is actually a meme video about the cigs. There is. Well, next time. Do remind me to send it next time. Gong sound. Anyway. Now, what's the plan for the following days? For the weekend, I will not be able to actually stream. There will be a lot of work. Presumably, even though I'm not sure if it will remain like that in the schedule of my shifts, Monday and Tuesday I do have 2 days off. Highly unlikely they will remove one of it. Highly likely. If they remove one of it, then it's probably gonna be on Mondays. That means that, you know, the highest possibility is that I might actually stream again on Tuesday. The thing is, I do want to stream Limbus badly, but as you can tell, streams have been far shorter as of late, considering all the workload that has been put upon me. So, you know, progression is kind of slow. I do not want to rush things. So I'm gonna have to, you know, we're all gonna have to bear with it, and I'm sorry for that. Like 3 nodes alone for today, you could very well argue that I was actually wasting 1 hour on each node, which actually anyone would be like, wait a minute, how can you possibly do that? Well, master staller right here, baby. But anyway, the thing is, yeah, the days at which I'm gonna be streaming Limbus, it's gonna be the days which I'm gonna have the most time to stream. And the next time it's gonna be on Tuesday, as I said. I will let you know in the community tab, on the post there, and you can also, you know, turn on notifications on the channel. There's one where is it /spam and check your balls. That's also a really good one. Of the mirror dungeon entrance. Yeah, it's okay, go to your own pace. The viewer interaction is peak. At the very least, yeah, I do like it that, you know what, you guys enjoy the interaction, so might as well. I cannot hide it. There is an anxiety in me where I'm like, okay, you know what? If I make people too irritated, they might get too bored to actually bother. So I'm trying to keep it as balanced as possible. It's not easy. I am trying my hardest here. Plus free content milking. True, but content doesn't really mean much if people are not watching. So in this case, yeah, the anxiety is real with this one. Anyway, thank you all so much. Have a good weekend. I'll hope to see you next time. Tomorrow we have an HSR stream if anyone is interested. I do have to continue the side quest on that game because shit, next week it's the next update on Honkai Star Rail. Crap. It's already time for another crap. It's already time for 4.1. Damn. To be honest, they were long story nodes, so anyway, have a good night. Thank you. Have a good night yourselves. Have a good rest. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. Stay safe, okay? I'm free for fasting. Good. Sorry for that, V. I mean, I had to test you on that. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye. Later.